Okay. Now, I was not initially intending on doing a stream for the Regressor. I thought, it's just a reskinned 50 TP, ain't it? Boy, was I wrong. This is very much not just a reskinned 50 TP. It is very much its own unique vehicle, and after I played a few games in it, I'm like, yeah, I have to stream this tank because I really like it, which shocked me. But before we dive into that, hello to everybody in the chat. Welcome to today's live stream. I hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend. We have Nadi, Sypho, Lady Maria, Lewis, and Man Juan. We also have Curious, good to see you. Robin as well. Mr. Game and Watch, welcome. I hope everyone is doing all right and having a great end to their week and are ready for some spicy gameplay, because trust me, this take might catch you by surprise. So yeah, let's get ready. Sorry, I kind of like just finished dinner, so my brain is in a bit of a slumber right now. All satisfied. Had some nice tonkatsu. Okay, so the Regressor. I think the poll says about 60% of the people here are not planning on getting this vehicle, and I can understand. It's a pretty hefty grind to even get close to getting it, and I think most players will have to spend some cash to get the vehicle, so really in the end, it's up to you. My point of today's stream is just showing you guys why this tank, in my opinion, really does stand out in tier 9, because I think the lack of popularity for this tank is, like me, a lot of players just assumed it's pretty much a reskin 50 TP. It plays very differently from the tech tree tier 9 Polish heavy tank, so I love Fatness. Hi from Malaysia. Hello. Help me. Good to see you, Eddie. Florian, Search for Smoke. Ominous. Good to see you guys. Welcome. I had a great dinner. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's start the discussion on the Regressor. It has slightly less alpha damage than the 50 TP, which gets 460. Sorry, not 60. 60 would be atrocious. 460. Drops it down to 450, but its gun is better in every other aspect. DPM, better. Dispersion, better. Aim time, better. APCR penetration, almost 20, better. It's just outright a much better gun than what the 50 TP tech tree gets. So it has a much better gun. It sacrifices just a little bit of alpha to get a lot of great characteristics. And one of the standout features of this gun is going to be the fact that it has the combat stabilization, which, if you are familiar with the Czechoslovakian heavy tanks, it means when you're moving under 15 kilometers an hour, the whole dispersion is eliminated. You can traverse your tracks, you can drive forward slowly, backwards slowly. It will not impact your dispersion, which means the gun is even more accurate than you would imagine. So all around, this gun is fantastic for a tier 9 heavy tank. I've been really enjoying it. But that's not all. That's not all, because we haven't even dived into the mobility. I believe, do not quote me for this, but I believe it has some of the best mobility, if not the best mobility, on a tier 9 heavy tank. 45 top speed in moving forward, 20 in reverse, 20 reverse speed. That's the type of reverse speed you get on some medium tanks and light tanks. I don't even know if there's like any other high tier heavy that has 20 reverse speed. Maybe there's one or two, but it's really rare to have that much reverse speed. On top of that, I believe it has, 50 degrees of hull traverse speed? Let's see. This is if it's fully upgraded, by the way. If you're running stock, God bless you. Yeah, so the hull traverse speed is 50.9 degrees. Just for demonstration purposes, let's consider the standard 50 TP here. This tank gets a hull traverse speed of 38 and a turret traverse speed of 31. This thing gets 37. So its mobility is out of the park great. It feels a lot to me like a T95 E6 at tier 10, but just drop it down to tier 9 and reduce that DPM a little bit for alpha. It has that flexible, mobile playstyle, 8 degrees of gun depression. Now, just like a T95 E6, you do have a lot less armor than the 50 TP, the standard tech tree one. Your turret is much weaker. The outside corners of the turret are AP penable to most tanks you're gonna face, so just be aware. It's a center mass armored turret. The mantlet's strong, around the gun is strong, you know, the upper plate is fairly strong, but there's some big weaknesses. So you sacrifice that armor profile in order to gain this highly mobile tank with a really effective gun, and it's just a really good feeling vehicle. That's all I can say. So without further ado, let's jump into some battles with the tank. I can only think of the T-77 with 20 kilometers reverse speed. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get tanks that are this mobile. I've only played like 7 or 8 games in this vehicle, but man, have I enjoyed those battles. And I hope everyone here who maybe thought this was just a reskin 50 TP will immediately be able to tell that this tank is very much different in its own way. It's not about the armor so much. It's a lot more about its mobility and its really punchy gun. So if you can see, immediately we are accelerating very quickly up to 45 kilometers an hour here.
Why do pro
oh my goodness.
Push their heavy tank to the medium
Ami, thank you very much.
Explain, please, tank
Thank you very much for the donation. Heavy tanks will sometimes go med side if they just want to sweep meds and then farm up late game on the heavy tanks. That's usually the reason why. Nothing too crazy, just depends where the damage is. All right, so we're going to keep pushing through this ditch here. It is a tier 9 matchup for me, and you can see, yeah, I mean, in terms of mobility, my gosh, is this a fast tier 9 heavy tank. I think it's faster than the ISA, which is saying something. And of course, you get 8 degrees of gun depression, so they're a whole lot more flexible than tanks like your ISA. Enemy team is flanking here. We will be able to very quickly push into enemy spawn. And if you see that yellow bar along the bottom side of my reticle, that indicates whether or not the special perk this tank gets is activated. The moment I slow down is the moment you'll see that this vehicle will start aiming in a whole lot faster. So we have this tank here. Let's put a quick shell into him, 484. And right now we can just hold hull down here and just notice that my dispersion is barely increasing with the movement of my hull. Now we do get penned here, and that's going to immediately highlight the armor profile in this tank. I'm not exactly sure where he penned. He may have ricocheted off the bottom of my hull. There are a lot of different reasons why I got penned there, but it's fine. We're going to real quickly put a quick shell into the waffle and pull back, ricocheting a heat shell. But just look at this gun perform, man. This gun it just hits. It hits different. 450 alpha, by the way. It's still really good alpha, even if it's a little bit less than the tech tree version. We're going to take a shot there because I was exposing my lower plate, so not really surprised, but I think picking up a kill on this dude will be quite valuable for my team as we're soon going to be pressured out here. Let's see if we can maybe bait another shell out of this dude. Not quite, but we do manage to pick up the kill, and we received another ricochet pen. So armor profile is not going to hold up very well against tier 9s or tier 10s. You may get ricochets against tier 8s, but like I'm going to emphasize, this tank is not necessarily going to be about the armor profile as so much as it is about this amazing gun, which, of course, the moment you compliment a gun, it's going to troll you. That's just the default. That's just how things are, man. That is just how things are. All right, so we have a K91 up top over here. He's looking at me. We do get a ricochet from him. I think, honestly, I could just start pushing in. Let's put a quick shell towards this mill here. Easily able to pen him there, no problem. And now we can push in onto this Waffenträger. We've already dealt pretty close to 3,000 damage. And I think after we kill this Waffle, we should be all set for about 4K this game if we manage to farm up this mill without getting clipped out by the K91. All right, so the K91's going the opposite direction. We can definitely start dealing with this Emil here soon enough. Remember what I said about this tank having decently high APCR pen? That means even if this Emil is hull down, we can absolutely, without no problem, pen him straight through the front of the turret. Something the Tech Tree 50 TP doesn't get. It only gets 303 APCR. This tank gets over 320. So it does leave you a whole lot more flexible to hit shots like this. All right, so another shell in. We've already farmed what? No problem. We're probably at very close to 4,000 damage, 3,800 plus right now. We're just going to move very quickly up onto this K91 here, get ourselves nice and haul down, put a quick shell into his side, 512. We can back up a little bit here. He can't do much about us. He's going to deal down very, very quickly here, so I don't think I'm going to farm him all that much, but that's over 4,000 damage dealt. First game, no problem. Tank is doing its thing. So this was a really good starter game because it highlighted a lot of what is great about this tank and what you need to keep an eye out for on this tank. By the way, Ami, I don't know if I thanked you for the super chat. Thank you very much for the donation. I really do appreciate it. Great gun. You saw we only missed one shell like that entire battle. Every shot penned. The gun has enough DPM and alpha to really allow you to farm up that damage. And of course, that accuracy is just very nice. The mobility allowed me to very quickly move around the battlefield so I could farm up that damage, especially late game when I needed to clear out the mill and move it to K91. That speed allowed me to get there before they died. So great mobility. But you also saw the downside of that armor profile where you see a lot of penetrations. And honestly, I'm not really sure where half of those shells went because there was no hit marker. They probably penned some weird auto ricochet angles. There were a lot of flat angles along the front of this tank. But you know what? If you're moving a lot and you don't give the enemy team time to aim in at you, you can very easily still get some ricochets. But just don't rely too much on this armor profile. Think of it a lot more like a T9 5e6, and you'll understand immediately how to play this tank. Now, we're going to go haul down here for some early shots, maybe. Just make sure we're able to back around this corner quickly if necessary. So far, no one's been spotted. Now, the Object 260 and the 215B have both gone to the other end of the map, and so I might just traverse out from here. Now, the big question is, do we hold our spawn or do we push in on the enemy heavy tanks? And I'm starting to think that pushing into their spawn might be a bad idea at the 183 there, especially as our 260 and 62A seem to be trapped here. It might be a better idea to try and help them out through the middle of the map. So let's see if this Object 260 gives me any shots. 215B is in a good hold down position. 260 giving me a side shot here. Quick shell to him for about 500 damage. Our Leo is getting absolutely wrecked here. Where's their E3 at? Our E3 is wandering off to the wrong side of the map. And so this game is already going to be very problematic here. Okay, here's the 215B. Let's see if 350 APCR pen's good enough. Not quite. I don't want to spawn snipe, but I also want to make sure our 62A doesn't get dive bombed from our spawn. That's why I decided to take up this defensive position here and hope that my allies on the other side will be able to clear out. No problem. All right, so we have a 215B here. He's a bit distracted at the moment. Let's wait for him to turn his turret around, even just a hair. There we go. Quick shell into him. Accurate gun. It gave me no issues there. And that 20 reverse speed allowed me to easily get out of this Object 907's line of sight here. So the Object 907 is beginning his path into pushing forward. The TVP is not with him. Now, the Object 907 has great DPM. So trying to out DPM him might be a bit of an issue. But at the same time, if he's isolated without the support of a TVP, which he might have the support of a TVP soon, we might be able to still deal with him no problem. And of course, he's not going to be able to out-traverse us at all. However, so is my luck. The TVP came back for the Object 907, so I'm going to be dead here. There's not a whole lot I can say about it. The TVP is maybe reloading. Come on, 62A, help me out here. I'll ram him. Good stuff. 62A. Okay, the TVP yellowed in with only half a magazine here. Let's see if we can maybe aim for a track shot to keep him in place. There we go. We have 20 seconds or maybe about 16, about 10 seconds before this dude's loaded up all the way. And so I'm going to just push around him. Shout out to the 62A for the support here. We should have a kill, no problem. And just like that, you can see that mobility is fantastic. Now, shout out to the 62A for saving me and the fact that the TVP yellowed me without a full magazine. The only reason I survived there, really. But we were able to, I mean, the meds could not out-traverse me at all. It's like a 215B. They just can't out-traverse you if you are using your full mobility against them. All right, we have a wild 215B here. I don't think he's spotted me yet, so let's wait for him to start pulling forward a little bit here. Another shell to the side of his turret, 485. The score is 3-3 right now. 215B is unfortunately bopping my allies here, but he cannot outspot me, which is the important part. Now, our K91's going to die here, which is going to be a bit of a rip in the chat. 215B still cannot outspot me, which is good. This camouflage is perfect where I am. Let's aim for a pen shot here. Can't quite hit it. And now we're all about one shots here, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Let's see if we can at least do something about this 215B here. All right, 215B has just fired his gun. Let's see. There is the Waffenträger. Let's see if we pick up a kill on this waffle here. Or is the 215B just going to send it around the corner? 215B sends it. Pick up a quick kill on his tank. Good stuff. Now, I'm not really expecting to win this game. Unfortunately, we do not have enough HP to pull off a dub here. But, you know what? We can at least get some farm in before it's too late. So that's going to be my plan for the remainder of this game. The Object 260 is going to push around this right-hand corner here. So let's see if we can find a position where we can get a little bit hauled down. Now, the 260 is a very fast tank. I'm sure he's already right about here. Very soon he will be pulling up on me. Put a quick shell into the Object 260 here. We're going to try and back around this corner as much as possible and then see if we can bait a shell maybe into our drive wheels here. There we go. All right, we do manage to bait a shell into our drive wheels. Quick shell to this dude. Unfortunately, the Waffenträger probably going to kill me here. The 260 has great DPM, by the way, so it's very unlikely I'm going to be able to just outbait him here. There we go. Quick shell to this dude now. Let's pull back. Maybe we can bait the 183 slightly. We have done over 5,000 damage. I think we did just fine. Now, I had to play a defensive role that game because, like I said, we lost the med flank. Pushing into their TDs was probably a bad idea. So just holding off that flank as long as possible to keep their 2 and 5B and their meds at bay was my plan and hope my allies did okay in their spawn. We did 5,000 damage because, you know, the gun did its thing really, really well there. We even ricocheted 1,200. So, you know, we got a few ricochets here and there. Kind of the issue, though, was our 260 all into their spawn, did one shot and died. He was one of our top tier heavy tanks, and I really needed to stay alive there. Shout out to the 62A for coming back and the assistance there. But yeah, my team fell apart, but the tank still performed really, really well. So I'm very satisfied with that game. I may not have won, but at least we got a boatload of farm out. Howdy, Fatness. How are you? Good to see you, Lewis. Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Enemy team have a Mouse and a Super Conqueror. Super Conqueror is better a haul down to me. Mouse is a bit more annoying to deal with in terms of penetration. I might actually end up clearing med side, but let's see. Where's the M4 headed? In the Kron. The M4 in Kron's position will dictate whether I go heavy side or not. I prefer facing heavy side here. Now, I know this tank's more about its mobility, so do take into account taking on those super heavy frontal engagements is not always recommended, especially if they have tanks like a Super Bunkerer and whatnot. But if the majority of my team's headed this way, which it looks like they are, I think we can really easily just kind of pull through here and maybe get some casual farm up while keeping an eye out on those 183s popping up into that position there, which is my primary concern right now. We are much faster than anyone else, so we will be able to spot up TDs pulling into this bush if they do decide to pop up over there. So there is the Super Bunkerer. Interesting. One of the 183s being pretty aggressive here. Okay, I take it back. I was not able to spot the TDs, but the 183 is spotted. Sadly, we're not able to quite hit him there. We also know where the Conway is. We can just pull back from this Conway. Okay. So the enemy team seems a little bit split up here. Very interesting decision by them. The 4202, one of the 183s is on the flank. They're going to probably brain on our poor Sheridan here. I need to consider what's the best option. Do we take this frontal engagement and give up on the flank, or do we try and help our Sheridan? I'm of the opinion that our Sheridan's probably dead by now. Oh, wait. We can probably put some APCR shells into this Mouse's turret here. Let's aim at APCR shell. That gun handling, man. It's so good being able to hit those shots reliably. I might end up playing a defensive role on the flank again. I wasn't really hoping to. There's the 422. He just shoots and ricochets off of the turret there. And so now we know where the 422 is kind of chilling at. He shouldn't be able to outspot me from this bush. Okay, there he is. He's going to pull across here maybe in a moment. All right, put a quick shell into him. There we go. The gun works like a charm. 480 damage dealt. And now we don't have to worry so much. The M4 can take care of that flank. Super Conqueror is already down. So maybe damage farm, not so optimal here. In my position that I'm at right now, because the enemy team are kind of getting roasted alive over here by the TVP and whatnot. So let's see if there's anyone else around this corner. We have a Mouse here. Let's see if we can aim a shell in towards him. Not quite able to do that. I'm sure this Conway is going to pull up here very soon. Let's put a quick blind shot in right about now and pull back. And let's consider where the farm is going to be. So both 183s are still alive, but both 183s are kind of in Narnia. Sadly, we did not blind fire the Conway there. But there isn't very much for the Conway to hide behind. Let's see if we can maybe pull a big brain maneuver here to try and get the Conway into our sights. All right, well, let's deal with the 422 first. So 422 is below us. Quick track shot into him there. Good stuff. We're able to be a little bit more aggressive here. 422 might barely be able to get into cover here, which he does. He does. But maybe not enough cover. Dude's giving me some turret shots. So let's put another shot to his turret and back up a little bit. There we go. We have an E50 pushing in as well. And we can immediately, I mean, the stat traverse speed allows me to rotate out instantly. And we can start farming this dude up now as well. 480 into him. This alpha is really good. It may be 450, but I tell you, it's more like 470 alpha. I swear, it high rolls a ridiculous amount. So let's put a quick kill shot to this dude. Good stuff. 183 is yellowing in now. I don't want to take a hash, so I'm going to hide behind this rock for a little while longer. And let's see if we can do anything about Mr. 183 here when he decides to make a play. Unfortunately, we do lose one of our allies here, and I don't really want to poke a 183. I think that's probably a bad idea. 183 has just fired his gun, and now it's just these two TDs here. So let's put a quick shot to the Conway, and oh, I actually get trolled by the gun a little bit there. Let's just try and aim for about 3k damage before this game is over. I don't think we're farming any 4ks up this game. There's not enough HP. But right now, I was taking more of a passive support role. Let's put a quick shell into this dude, and, well, he does hash just right in the side. Dude didn't even aim. He did get the side shot in, but I don't really mind. I was just aiming for a little bit of extra damage before this game was over. And so, yeah, 3k. Even though I wasn't the most active this battle, we were still able to very comfortably farm about 3,000 damage. And for the most part, the gun performed very, very well. At least there's the max 40 or whatever for free. AMX 40. Yeah, that's the only problem with this tank is I think it's going to be really difficult to get your hands on without wailing out, aka spending a boatload of money. Or you might be able to get it for like 10-15 bucks if you really do grind out and you're just unable to get it. Regardless, I think I am going to try and get my hands on this vehicle on my own account because I think it's easily my favorite turn-on heavy tank, if I'm honest with you. There aren't very many heavy tanks that have this dedicated, really medium-esque playstyle and that perform it really well. And this is one of the few that does. And in my opinion, in the right hands, it can be one of the most powerful tier 9 heavy tanks in the game. So I'm going to go help our meds out over here. I'm a bit concerned about what our 54E1's doing. But at the same time, they're only tier 9s or tank destroyers. Everything else is tier 8 meds and heavies. We can pretty easily deal with that, I think, in this vehicle. We have enough armor to deal with tier 8 meds, no problem. The issue is, what will the tier 9 TDs do? And we need to keep an eye out for those, because this tank is pretty tall. So do watch out for that rather luscious sized turret on this vehicle. And if a hold down T30 decides he wants to mess around with me, oh boy, is that going to hurt. All right, let's see what the Conway's doing. Conway not quite pushing up here. T-34-2 has just fired his gun. Let's put a quick shell into him. 430, good stuff. And it looks like we're going to have to take a bit more of a defensive position here with that Conway on the right. Now, I'm not so worried about the Conway. If he tries pushing up on us, he's probably going to get mega farmed out here. Let's put a quick shell towards this dude. Another snapshot heading into him. Absolutely no problem. And here's what I think the best play of action will be. We're going to have to do a little bit of relocating here. We're going to lose some HP. I've just accepted that. But at the same time, I don't really have many choices right now. We just got to accept our fate and run away. Yeah, because our allies are not being very supportive. All of them are in spawn. What we can do, though, is find a defensive position in the back of our spawn. For instance, against this T-34, T-30. And we'll just let our allies crossfire out the enemy team with us, hopefully. That's at least what I'm banking on for now in this situation. We should be able to deal with this T-34, no problem. Let's put a quick shell into him. Angle that turret around corners. It's very helpful. And then we're just going to back around behind this building here in case the T-30 and his homies decide to get a little more aggressive, which, I mean, this T-34 might, but it would be a bad idea on his part if he did decide to do that. All right. So let's see. T-34 giving me a slight side shot. Sadly, just missing my opportunity there. We are 4-0 because, unfortunately, my heavy tanks, my TDs are just sitting here letting themselves die. Yeah, that's great stuff, boys. That's great stuff. Oh, low roll for the win. Low roll for the win. Let's go. Yeah, we're not winning that because Kilo the G over here running around the back of the map, catching the bases instead of... I mean, I would have preferred if this dude spawn sniped. He would have been more useful than he is right now. I'm not really too surprised about the outcome because the enemy team sent 7 tanks down to this corner. Meanwhile, we had two of our TDs spawn sniping. Our only top tier med was YOLOing around capping bases instead of being helpful. And then, of course, our lights were way too aggressive on that corner. I should have been a little more passive there, but I was really hoping to prevent their team from pushing up. Not really the tank's fault, though. With a team like that, there isn't a whole lot you can do there. I mean, just look at this dude. Bless his soul. You got it, buddy. I believe in you. Hashtag I don't believe in him in the slightest. That team was as bad as they can get on this map, man. You had the TDs that sat there and died instead of effectively sniping. You had our top tier med on the other side of the map shooting nothing. I don't even know if he did damage. He did 3 shots. Okay, he did 1 clip of damage. You know what? He still did better than our Yag Tiger 88. I don't know how the dude did a 1 shot of damage when he was spawn sniping, but you know, that's how it be sometimes. Can you play 50 TP prototype for compare it with this tank? I've already done a stream of the 50 TP prototype. I did really like that tank as well. They're pretty similar in their own rights, I would say. Doing 422 stream fans, new Hesh guns are insane. 422 wasn't changed though. It was just a tier 7, 8, and 9. So I don't know if I'll do it or maybe sometime I'll consider it. Okay. Well, let's try and aim for a better game here. I mean, so far the losses that we've had have been pretty unavoidable. I mean, we farmed 5k up on one of them and we still ended up 1 versus 4, I think, at the end. And then that last game, no matter what I did, what position I took, unless I was really passive and preserved all my HP, but I was being aggressive there to try and help my allies out before they died. That just didn't happen. Put a quick shot towards this pan. You can see he easily penned the side of my hull there. I'm not really surprised by it. We are unfortunately not faster than top tier meds, which is to be expected as we are a heavy tank, but we might be able to. I'm a bit nervous about poking this with the tank destroyers that could be over here. And of course, was I still spotted? There's no way I was still spotted, right? Ain't no way I was still spotted. Or did that dude just take a blind shot at the exact right time there? Come on, buddy. All right, let's take a blind shot there. Maybe we hit. Nah, I think I see dust. Yeah, unfortunately we missed. Oh my gosh. So we are now getting YOLO by a Kranwagen here. He does fluff 1 shell into our tracks here. He hits the second one. I'm not really sure what this man thinks he's doing here. My turret is not traversing. Maybe if my allies were to help me out here, that would be very cool of them, but I do not think that's going to be the case. Now, Kron's still on reload for another second or so. I don't know. Allies, if you guys want to like move up at all, that would be really, really great right about now. And of course the Patton's still here as well. Nice meme. Yeah, I'm just gonna die here. I don't know what the heck my team is doing. All that I know is that one of our heavies is in Narnia right now. Let's aim for a track shot, maybe. Oh my goodness. IS4 could be pushing that. WZ Leo. And then our 57 wandered into Narnia. This is why I hate Supremacy, man. Supremacy causes all of the Pepega players to YOLO by themselves to a cap and do 0 damage. Like, our 57 just YOLO'd there and died. Not much you can do when you're holding corner and you're getting pressured from both sides by 2 tier 10s. And, of course, I can't even back up because the Waffle and the STB there. And apparently, all of my allies in this corner cannot deal with an STD1 and a Waffenträger. So, this game is just over. Our IS4 could have very easily pushed this, to be honest. But I just go and accept they have lost. I'll reach out while I wait. Just woke up from a nap. Yeah, you just woke up to see these diabolical teams, Jen. Ay, ay, ay. Our IS4 did not have the guts to push on an STB and a Waffle when he had 3 tanks supporting him directly. He just let 2 tier 9s sit there. And I couldn't back up because of those tier 9s. That's a meme. Shout out to the WoT Blitz NA teams right now. I see the weekend teams have gone into full effect. Of course, our only tier 10 heavy wandered to A by himself, and he got absolutely ratioed by, I think, a 268. And maybe a TI2. You got gamed on. But I mean, I couldn't farm anything that game. Bless my soul. It's not the Regressor's fault, guys. That was just one of those other unavoidable situations. And bless I didn't go to the mid, but I mean, you kind of have to send tanks to the mid to spot the right side, or else you get crossfired out and die instantly. But the issue is I had 0 support, and no one was pushing the left side where they had an overmatch. All right, so let's try this again. Hopefully the teams can be just a little bit better. If they continue to be extremely Pepega, I might be forced to put some control mode on, or maybe I'll just turn Supremacy off. That might be better, because right now, I don't know, every single loss we've had so far, at least for the last few games, has been when one of our top tier vehicles wanders off the wrong way to capture a base by themselves, gets killed, and does nothing. That's why I actually very strongly dislike Supremacy, because players tend to just... Some players get a little bit cap obsessed and they just throw their vehicles away. Anyways, we're going to go take the C cap bridge here. It's a very good hold on position. I don't want to hold mid because if a Minotauro and a Badger go there, yeah, good luck to me. I am going to be absolutely gamed on. And getting gamed on ain't so fun. Let's put a quick shot to the T100 LT. He is a big threat, so I want to make sure we can deal with them. And there we go. The gun worked very well to snipe him before he could do a whole lot about me there. I'm sure the Waffenträger is pulling forward maybe just a little bit here. Quick snipe shot into the Waffle, and oh boy... This is going to be a much better farm position, in my opinion, compared to the last few games we've had so far. All right, so we have this dude down here who's just chilling. So let's put a quick snapshot into him as well. He has really nowhere to go, so let's just continue farming him out. Make sure we don't get crossfired while we're at it. Good stuff. Maybe we could even HE the rear of his hull here. Nice. Almost 600 HE. I forgot to mention the high explosive shells on this thing are amazing. And just look at that traverse, man. We're easily able to just instantly traverse around so we can rotate out before anything... happens to our team over here in the middle. And of course, we are going to lose that right-hand side. I'm going to start working on this T-54 as he is completely isolated on this corner here. Has nowhere really to help him. So let's put a quick shell into the 54, 458 damage dealt. That puts us at 2.3k. And this is really kind of your ideal situation in this tank, where you can be a little bit more mobile to start dealing with these vehicles that are kind of isolated, and then you can just rotate out and start farming someone else. Now, going into the middle here is actually probably a really bad idea. My only... plus is that these dudes don't have a whole lot of HP, and that's, you know, it's 6 versus 3 right now. Okay, let's pull up a little bit more. Quick snapshot into this dude. Bit of a low roll there, but no problem. We will still be farming to our heart's content, in my opinion, soon. I think I'm going to go for a flanky route here. The TVP will cause a bit of a diversion very shortly, and we can focus on killing these dudes along the front here. So 62A making a break for it. Let's load up a high explosive shell for him. 638 damage dealt. Ay, ay, ay. That dude is feeling a whole lot of pain there. And my damage farming instincts is going to have me going for the full HP targets here, although yeah, that's a bad idea. Oh, wait, he's creating a nice distraction. Let's aim for his side. Good stuff. He goes down, unfortunately. But luckily for me, I can always pull around to this corner if I need to. That's almost 4,000 damage dealt this game, like it was almost nothing. We have a wild Badger here. Let's put a shell towards his lower plate, angle up our hull a little bit. Wiggle, wiggle, and he shoots HE for some unknown reason. Okay.
I can finally watch it from beginning to end.
Yay!
What's a good tank to farm credits with?
Elric, thank you very much.
WG to add an event for low WR.
Thank you very much, Elric, for the donation. Glad you can join us on today's stream. A good tank for grinding credits would be any tier 10 tank that has a really low ace bar. So if you have an AMX30B, you have to do what? 3k damage? Nice, we got an ace. 4.7k damage. Much better. Whew. After those last 2 games, I needed a good game. AMX30B, any other vehicle that is kind of not played a whole lot in tier 10. So the ace bar of the 30B, I think it's like 3,000 damage. It's beyond low. Every ace badge medal gives you like 100,000 credits. If you get a high caliber medal, it's 50,000. If you get a call, it's 75,000 credits. Those all stack. So if you can just consistently whip out a 30B and get ace medals in it, you're getting over 100,000 credits per game for like 3k damage. That's how I've been grinding credits on my main account. That's how I've reached over 1 billion credits on my main account. And I've never once in the last several years resorted to playing a tier 8 premium for credit grinding. Mustache Girl Care Fun, thanks for the stream, Fatness. Stagger Lee, thank you very much for the donation. Oh boy, I see some BM in chat. Okay, you guys have fun with that. I'm just going to focus on the gameplay. Top tier, this should be an absolute breeze for me. They don't even have a tier 9 heavy tank, so I'm not super concerned about what happens. Let's go for a quick blind shot here on the crossing. We'll be very aggressive down this middle here. All right, so far, no one is over here. I'm just going to pre-aim this corner in case there's like a heavy that YOLO's out, but I'm going to get ready to pull back if necessary. So far, though, no one's been spotted here. Okay, I'm going to go under the opinion that they're not sending their players here, and they are all stacked up top / middle. Now, I think it's a bad idea to push directly right, so I'm going to pull up to this nook here, and hopefully this Yo gets an idea and stops side-hugging me because I can't traverse when he's doing that. There you go. All right. So let's see. I'm sure there's going to be some players right around this corner here. So far, not that I can spot. So they're probably up top, in which case our WZ might spot them up soon enough. There's the Action X. You think they have a TD in their spawn bush? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, guys. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, and of course, it's an ISU. But you know what? He can't even really poke me without getting nuked there. I'm going to accept the ISU's position and start working down this WZ-120 / friends if possible. There we go. We managed to bait a quick shell out of one of these players here. WZ-120 giving me a quick side shot. Let's aim for it, and let's just watch out for a right side for the ISU, as I have a feeling he's going to push in soon. And if that happens, well, my team is getting absolutely wrecked from behind regardless. All right, let's put a quick shell into the Lova here, and we are now getting pressured by an Emil. I'm just going to keep in this corner and hope my allies can provide me with even a hair of cover fire here. Because this Emil is suiciding, so we can put a quick kill shot into him. Now we should be able to back up and deal with these dudes. But I don't know what's happening to my team. Everyone's just in Narnia right now. We're just going to keep going for some block shots here. And let's see what we can do. Put a quick shot to this dude. Nice max roll. He gets taken out. Let's aim for this man's here. I got absolutely YOLO'd. Let's see. T-54E1, who was spawn sniping and probably doing about nothing there. Our Yo is trying to snipe, but I don't know if they're going to win this, man. I went in aggressively because I knew they were aggressive on the flank. I did not think their team was all going to YOLO through the mid, though. But, I mean, our SC-130, Alova, FE-301, our 54, WZ-120, they were all, like, just kind of out of the game sitting there. 54E1 players have consistently been the worst. I don't know if it's even possible to have a good T-54E1 player on your team. I've never seen a good one ever. No one that chooses to play this tank ever seems to be good at the game. Wow, look at this Lova's game. Big Giga Chad gameplay by the Lova here. We might be able to make a comeback if this dude doesn't kill himself. Let's see. One shell. You gotta kill the low HP dude, my man. You gotta kill the low HP target. This 54 will not be able to handle this side by himself. He's dead. Nah, it's just game over, man. It's game over. What a team. Dude, their heavies just YOLO'd through the middle into our spawn, cleared the dudes in our spawn, and then YOLO'd me. I think they have a full HP waffle, so in my opinion, we are not going to win this. I'm definitely going to put this in control mode on because I don't really feel like dealing with these players right now. If this player was smart, he could have used the Lova as hall cover. He made a little bit of a boo-boo and didn't. And so now the ICU can probably just HE him. Let's see if the WZ can create a diversion, though. If the WZ can bait a shell out, buddy, your hull's exposed. Buddy, your turret's exposed. You better shoot. He's dead. Oh, he missed point blank. Oh, these players, man. Oh, these players are making life very difficult. I've been getting the most trash teammates right now so far, man. Ay, ay, ay. And their team was on some aggro stuff with the YOLOs. I probably still did close to top damage on the team, even in that short game. All right, just kill him quickly so I can... Oh, man, these players are memes. These players are memes. Your allies are a bunch of campers. If only you had a teammate that could push them out. I don't know, Panda. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm getting awfully tempted right now. I might have to do it. I I did second to top. Yo did fine. Yo held up top and covered me. That's what I wanted him to do. The problem was our Lova that spawn sniped did one-shot damage. Okay, we are definitely going to put some control mode on for a bit because I have no clue what the heck these players are doing on PC right now. Absolutely not. The Regressor is not OP. It's very well balanced in my opinion. But that does not mean it's bad. It's a very, very solid tank. But just like a T95E6, it has the potential to perform really well in the right hands. It has all these great attributes to it, but it's also a bit delicate, a little bit more dependent on your teammates not instantly dying. And yeah, look, with that last game, my whole team just got annihilated. Like, most of them were dead before they even pushed in on me. There was just not much I could do there. I tried to be a bit of a diversion and clear out their spawn as quickly as possible, but then they all just piled up on me after they cleared out all my allies. It was a bit of a rip. Please play an entire game with that voice. That would kill my vocal cords. I would not be able to do any commentary afterwards. It would just be this the whole time. Yeah, not very fun. These look like your average APEC teams. Nutty. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. I do appreciate it. Average APEC teams indeed, yes. Should I start playing with playing to help you get a win? Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. We don't need any more paid actors. Or maybe we do. Maybe I just need to be better at forcing my allies to play better. How do you grind out new tanks? Do you just do regular games with even with the low crew? Well, here's the thing. I get a monthly gold allowance from Wargaming, so I don't have to play tanks with stock crew ever. So I usually save most of my gold for like camouflage that I really want, or crews, mostly for crews. I have enough free XP and credits on my account where I actually don't even have to grind any tech tree out, but I usually do end up grinding tanks like the WZ-132A for the Chinese tech tree, just because I really enjoy playing the game for not necessarily getting every tank instantly. It makes the game a little more enjoyable. And so let's see what we can do with this game. All right, so far we can see that there's an IS-7 headed up this side. Interesting position by the Vickers light tank here. Let's put a quick shell towards him. Sadly, the 4005 was a bit in my way there. But I don't know if he bumped me slightly, but I feel like my gun was not traversing as well as it should. Both the Vickers are just pushing in here. Let's put a quick shell into this Leo. Oh my gosh, I am getting scammed by RNG. That's just RNG, man. There's nothing else to it. All right, so enemy team is piling through the city here. This Leo really wants me. Let's put a quick shell into this Leo. There we go. Now the gun's performing as it should. Nice and adequate. We can go haul down along this right side. I'm not going to go down the mid with that E3 there. That E3 could be problematic. Looks like the E3's pushing out his Leo, or maybe not. The Leo just got stuck there. It feels bad. And our 2-5B is going to get YOLO'd next. So, thinking in the long run here, after we get a quick shell into this Yo maybe, I think the best play I can make is to rotate back to our 2-5B before he gets YOLO'd. And see if we can provide him some support with our mobility. We can be with him in like 20 seconds, no problem. The entirety of the enemy team is just kind of stuck over here. Oh my goodness, where did this dude come from? Let's put a quick shell around this corner. I was a bit blind to the mini-map, so I didn't even realize their whole team was just like big chilling over here. We can set up a bit of a side scrape maybe. Let's see if that Moto 3 gets baited into trying to put a shell into me here. And he does get baited. Let's see if the E3 is looking. I don't think the E3 is looking, so I'm actually going to push across because this Moto 3 has a really strong hold-on position where he's at. Maybe if he pulls forward to shoot at me here, put a quick lower plate shell into him. Wow, that's unfortunate. Oh well, you don't pen all of them. I don't think this is going to be a farm game. Their team made a very bizarre play here. They could have held Park like what the Yo did, but instead they kind of just YOLO'd in. And for obvious reasons, that's not going to go very well for them. All right, let's put a quick kill shot to this Vickers here. There we go. E3 is not paying attention, so I propose we just do a full-on YOLO here. Psych. Mobility for the win. We're able to push in over here. We'll take a shot maybe. Nice little ricochet. I don't really want to take a shot from this E3 here, so I'm just going to hide around this corner. There we go. And now we can start pushing in. The 4005 can clear out the E3, no problem. I'm just going to focus that Moto 3 down here. There we go. And a quick shot to this man's here. 4005, you have the kill, right? There you go. Good man. And that's GG, I guess. 4005 probably will pick up this kill. Yeah, not a huge farm game, but we got the dub. I'm happy with it. Compared to the previous teams, I could use a dub or two right now. We did 2.5. Okay, we did okay. We still did top 3. I'll be happy with that. If I was more aggressive, I could have farmed more, but I really hate YOLOing in without knowing what their team's going to do and how my teams are going to play. Is there a single tank that does depend on a team not dying within 2 minutes? LOL. There are some tanks that do a lot better when your teammates are not so good, and there's some tanks that require your team to do good. This is one of those tanks that kind of requires your team not to instantly die. Just because it's not going to be like, I don't know. There's some heavy tanks that are just kind of like brain dead and they just, it don't matter if you have ally support, you're just chilling. You know what I mean? Maybe you can, all right, so what else? Yeah, I already saw that one. ATAC teams are current, really easy to farm off of them. I haven't played Apex, so I cannot say. I got the 50 TP Proto, so I'm good. They are pretty similar, I will admit. This tank's a little faster than the 50 TP Proto, so I think I prefer it. The 50 TP Proto is a little sluggish at sometimes. I saw the Endurals stream that the Regressor is almost always top tier. I don't know if it was a bug or it really is. It was probably the newbie matchmaking for the first 8 to 10 battles. You're almost always going to be top tier in a brand new tank because Wargaming have what we refer to as the honeymoon phase, where most of your games when you first buy a tank for the first 10 games or so, you're top tier. That's why I make sure to play like 8 or 9 games before streaming today, because I wanted to show the tank in its most realistic form, not during the honeymoon phase when you're just bullying tier 8s every game. You know what I mean? As you can see, almost every single game I've played so far have been tier 10. So yeah, go figure. Guys say the Regressor looks crispy. It does, dude. It does. Actually, it looks disgusting. Personal opinion, camouflage is mad ugly. I wish they had given it like the option for me to put whatever camo I want on it. But in terms of performance, very, very crispy indeed. So we're going to go over heavy side here. We're keeping up with the grill, no problem, because yeah, even after its mobility buff, this tier 9 heavy tank is still big chillin' when it comes to grill mobility. We see that the Sheridan's here, and if there's a Sheridan here, there's bound to be other heavy tanks headed in towards this corner here soon, so I'm just going to kind of pre-aim this crossing. All right, so far no one's spotted. There's the Sheridan, quick shell towards him. That was a bit just unfortunate. Not really much else to say about that shell missing there. Okay, if this Sheridan pushes out, he might be able to pen me. Nice little ricochet there. Let's see if we can put an HE shell into the 4005. Very nice. He does not have a spall liner, so we can full-heartedly take advantage of this dude's positioning here for now. All right, 60 TP is also getting ready to push up here. Sheridan looks like he's going to go forward again. Quick shell to him. And we are in a very strong hold-down position here. We just have to make sure we kind of move our turret back and forth. And you can see, there we go. The hatches and stuff on this tank are very, very weak, so you do have to watch out for that. That's why I'm trying to constantly move here and never stay too stationary. All right, so this VZ is waiting for a shot on me, and I think the 4005 is still around this corner too. Let's see if this VZ pulls up even a hair more. I can shoot him in his lower plate. Boom, quick shell. Very nice. I'm just going to wiggle back and forth just to try and maximize my chances of getting a ricochet if I'm pressured here. 4005 has dropped down now, so we can put a shell into this VKB while he's on reload. Aiming and quick shell. 563. Lovely max roll there. And I think what I'm going to do now is probably push him to see if I can help out our Yak Tiger just a little bit here, because the Yak Tiger is bleeding out HP pretty quickly. Poor dude. So let's see. We have the TNH here. Oh my goodness, that's a bad idea. I should not poke a 60 TP there. Oh, there's also a 4005 on my right here. Let's load up a high explosive shell. Quick kill shot to that man's there. Love that accuracy. And I mean, for 450 alpha, man, this tank has no right having this much accuracy for a heavy tank with 450 alpha. You know what I mean? All right, oh, we got a VKB pulling in here. Let's put a quick shot into him as well. 440 is again. I'm just going to try and keep our Yag alive in case that 60 TP YOLOs us, but there's a lot of tanks coming into this corner here. All right. Oh, unfortunately, we do lose our mans here. Nice, but the 60 TP goes down, which is important. All right, we have this Czechoslovakian heavy tank here. Let's put a quick shell into him. Back up. We're going to wiggle our turret a little bit. I expect to be penned here, but my rear is temporarily safe. Oh, and this poor dude is running a stock gun. Now, with this high APCR pen, we should have no problem penning this dude through the spaced armor. So put another shell into him. Just try and wiggle that hull around a little bit. I've accepted I'm taking a few penetrations here, but we can definitely push forward now and just pick up a very clean and easy kill on this man. So there we go. And you can see where this tank can hold corner, but, you know, whenever I'm playing this tank, I'm not going to rely too much on its armor profile. You know, the moment you get too dependent on its armor, you're going to start bleeding out. You can see I was penned through the front of my turret, through the hatch, through the front of the hull several times. Its armor is definitely not going to hold up against your majority of tier 10 and 9 vehicles you face. So you really have to play it for its gun and mobility and its hull down capabilities, because it does have, you know, a decent amount of gun depression here. Let's put a quick shell into this Type 71 here. Good stuff. Type 71 is just absolutely big braining this poor fool on this side, but the girl's going to pick up that kill in a moment. Oh, never mind. Okay, actually he did. The yell bounced a full clip on him. Good stuff. There you go. Another great game. 4,500 damage. It was a piece of cake. As long as your teams are somewhat decent, you can farm up a storm in this tank, in another ace tanker. I don't think I had the highest stats because, yeah, I had a few trash games. 3.5 and 70%. Not bad for considering we had a few bad games where I just got YOLO'd right off the bat. We'll try and forget about this game. I don't know if you knew, but the tank also has 8 degrees of gun depression. Yep, sure does. It's very nice and comfortable. Oh, we are top tier. Let's go. We're going to bomb heavy side. Although I will have to watch out. You know, there are some things I have to be aware of. The Conqueror can easily pen the sides of my turret here frontally. And also another thing I'm going to call out is You should pay attention to the turret ring on this tank. That turret ring is auto pen and it's massive. It's probably one of the biggest turret rings in the game. So just be aware of the fact that you're going to get bombed through the turret quite often in this tank. Now we have a Kampfpanzer for support. I'm actually not going to push all the way in. Reason being, absolutely no one on our team supporting us here. So I'm just going to pre-aim for their object maybe. Quick shell into the object. Love that accuracy. And now we can just hold on here for a moment. Let's just see if we can get some damage out before it's before maybe our team gets YOLO'd here or anything else unpleasant that could happen. Can't quite shoot this dude just yet. It looks like the object might have limited support, so I'm gonna help this Kampfpanzer here. See if we can start dealing with this object in a moment's time. Okay, object fired once. He has a 4-second intro clip. Let's put a quick shell into him and just back around this corner. 20 kilometers an hour is built different. I could back all the way around the corner, even angle up here a little bit. I'm gonna angle my turret to the left. Now the reason I did that is to try and negate the weakness on this tank's turret here. Let's put a quick shell into this WZ, and we are chilling for now. So let's just hold down. This WZ-120 cannot be expected to survive for long if he chills here for much longer. He fires, pick up a quick kill on his tank there. Good stuff. And that leaves the object in the Ho-Ri. So if this Ho-Ri fires, I think we get ready to work onto this object here. All right, so the... Okay. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a track shell into this dude. I'm going to keep my Kampfpanzer alive for as long as possible here. There we go. Come on, Kampfpanzer. Do not die. That's unfortunate. But it does not matter. This dude is on a long reload, so we can pretty easily just pull back from him. Put a track shell into this dude. And let's see if we can just back around this corner here. Ho-Ri does Regressor shell. We should be able to out-reload this man's as well. So let's hope we can maybe just get the Traverser on the corner here. We do at least pick up a kill on him, which is the good news. And now we can just wait to hopefully bait this Ho-Ri from around this corner here. All right, so we're going to pull up close and personal. The Ho-Ri does manage to low roll me, so we're going to go for a flank maneuver here. And once again, this tank has way too much mobility for a tier 9 heavy tank. We are without any issue able to just get up to this dude's side here, but we will probably go down. We did good work. The Ho-Ri made a quick reflex, but the tier 8 Ho-Ri has a boatload of mobility for a tank destroyer, so it's unlikely that I'd be able to fully outmaneuver him without tracking him there, but we did good. I mean, it was 4 versus 2, by the way. Oh, wait, was it 4? It was 3 versus 2. 3 versus 2 on this side. We had to deal with one of their top tier heavy tanks, one of their TDs, and one of both TDs. My teammates are still big time losing this game. I have no clue how they are losing this side. 5 versus, what, 4? 5 versus 4. They had a 2-gun advantage in this corner, and they're still going to throw the battle. That's talented, if I'm honest with you. That takes some skill right there. But this dude's so dead. These teams are not very pog, to say the least. So it's another Supremacy team as well. I'm starting to consider just turning Supremacy off. I don't know what's up with these Supremacy players, but they have no clue how to play right now. They're just YOLOing all over the place and dying. Ho-Ri gets scammed. You're dead. Or not. A mod 1. That's a pretty poor... Okay, use the object as cover. You cannot out-reload a Jagdtiger, and you cannot out-traverse a Jagdtiger. Never mind. Never mind. Another pay-to-win tank. I wouldn't say pay-to-win. There's still a very strong light. We did 3,000 damage there. I picked up 2 of the kills on that side. I did most of the damage because our Kampfpanzer only penned 1 shell, so I pretty much cleared 2 tanks out, maimed the other. I don't know what my team did on the flank. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn Supremacy off. I'll turn Sync Control Mode off. And let's just hope the encounter teams play a little bit more together, because I don't like how everyone is just YOLOing to the other sides of the map and they're just dying. Like, they can't even win when they have a 5-on-4 advantage. Or 5-on-4? Yeah, 5-on-4 advantage. So 1 take gun advantage. If as let me see, do you plan to cover the other tanks on sale right now? Maybe in a different stream? I want to just take some time to enjoy this tank. Maui, Daddy Fatness. Ayo. I ain't your daddy. I ain't your daddy, boy. All right. Oh, let's see. Ridiculous either way, whatever. Let's see. So we could play heavy side. The issue is the Minotaur on Rat 71 will be hard to pen, but you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for it. We are decently mobile. Let's hope the encounter teams are maybe a little bit better than what I've been getting with these Supremacy players. In terms of maybe just not immediately dying, which is kind of nice and convenient. All right, we have a Kampfpanzer here, 480 damage into him. A good start for this game. I don't think he can even push in all the way. We will want to watch out for those tank destroyers. And there's the M103 as well, interestingly enough. M103 seems to be pushing in. Let's aim for the roof of his turret here. Hatch shot. Love that gun handling, man. It really allows you to hit some incredible shots with this special perk this tank receives. Kampfpanzer getting rather aggressive here. perhaps even making a bit of a mistake as he is all the way in the open. Let's put a quick shell to him. Now we're going to angle up to these two tanks here. Good stuff. We get a couple of ricochets. We also have an E3 for support. The enemy team plan on YOLOing us here. That's going to be very bad for them in the long run. Kampfpanzers thinking of pushing out a little bit here. Same with the M103. Let's put a quick shot to his turret. Pop that adrenaline. We're getting some ricochets here, which is nice. I'm going to back up a little bit because I really don't want to take one from a 704 if I can help it. But he's going to try and shoot me anyways. Let's put a quick shell into him. 704. Apparently, everyone has resorted to shooting HE for some unknown reason. I'm fine with that, but it's kind of annoying taking shots every single time, taking damage every time that I pull forward. But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. All right, let's see. M103 is pulling up here. Let's put a track shot and a kill into him. Good stuff. Pull back from the type on our left. Here's where that 20-kilometer-an-hour reverse speed is going to be mad clutch. Our 704 is possibly going to die here if this 4005 pauses to shoot at him. Quick HE into the 4005. He does indeed have a spall liner, so we cannot HE him very reliably. We've already dealt 3K. I know, it doesn't even feel like we did 3K damage, but we sure have. Type is over here by himself. Now it's just 3 tanks left. I think we're fine to push in. I might have to kill this 4005 first while he's on a magazine reload. So let's go for the 4005 here. Quick shell into his tank. We can just traverse around him and run away. I think I should out-reload him here. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I at least out-mobile him here. Boom. Quick angle back. Quick kill shot. Easy collapse. 4005 is dead. Now we can just farm out the type. So, yeah, that's game over, really. And not a bad game at all. We pulled almost 4K damage out there just holding the heavy alley. No problem with that. And this dude's already dead. Feels bad, man. But okay, I'll take the dub. I'll take the dub. But you can see right there, that was a highlight of how nice it is to have that 20-kilometer-an-hour reverse speed. It's such an underrated stat. Players rarely pay attention to reverse speed, which is kind of sad. Because man, oh man, reverse speed helps you so much. If, like, for instance, a few times in that game, I pulled forward rather aggressively when they're reloading, was able to shoot them, and it was thanks to that 20-kilometer-an-hour reverse speed I was able to back all the way into cover again and be fine. Mine's his best map, L-Take. Oh, it's the Doge. It's the Doge. If you're obsessed with capping or don't at all, yeah. Personally, unless I'm in a light or medium tank where I can manually control caps, I prefer not to play Supremacy. Okay, so let's go heavy side. VK, E100, Kampfpanzer 70, Object 752. Some things to consider. The enemy team have a very strong heavy tank force. We have a moderate heavy tank force. For T95 Turtle? Oh, it's his legendary camo. I'm like, what the heck is that tank? I got confused because I didn't recognize its name. We're going to go heavy side here. Let's see if we can pull out some dubs. I wouldn't be surprised if sometime before this stream I pulled about 6,000 damage out in this vehicle. It feels like the type of tank that can easily pull out those games, but it all does kind of depend on the context of the situation. All right, so we have our resident spawn sniping German super heavy. If his allies don't push him out, I'm going to be sad. So the VK-72 spawn sniping back here. Waffenträger wants to be aggressive. That's fine by me. Okay, so VK E100. Interesting. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to see if I can 1v1 this E100 in the corner. It's not advised to 1v1 E100s. However, if their team seems to be pretty split, which they are, then we might actually be able to pull this off. With the APCR pen this tank has, we can be pretty comfortable down low here. So let's see if we have the gun depression to work down this E100. We sure do. Let's put a quick shell into the side of his... Aw, dang it. I thought he was going to turn in last second. He didn't. But we can absolutely start pressuring this E100. I'm going to start pulling in on him to start getting him into a nice, lovely crossfire here. Lower plate shot, 435 damage dealt. Then we can just keep the pressure on and kill that VK as well. So let's continue working down Mr. E100 here. The E100 has paused. Now with 320 APCR, we will have no problem penning the front of his turret there, which is very nice. I do like that standard APCR pen. It means I can run rammer very comfortably. E100 has just fired his gun, so we should be big chillin' to just pull up here, put a quick kill shot into his tank, and move onwards. Tortoise has moved back in for some support here. And it looks like the VK is still isolated on this flank. I think what I'm going to do is maybe ignore the VK, if at all possible. Maybe not possible to ignore him with that positioning. Let's see if we can deal with him at all. I think someone's going to have to keep this Tortoise at bay, though. Tortoise is pushing up a little bit. Put a hat shot into him, back up a little bit here. I'm going to wait for our TI-5 to push him, then I'm going to go for the VK as well. Okay, very good. Let's get haul down on this tree here before our TI-5 gets wrecked by everyone. 4005, maybe no spall liner. He does have one, unfortunately, and sadly we lose that player. All right, I got to kill this VK. I have the mobility. I can totally make the play. So let's just make a bit of a run for it. Actually, I got to dip this flank. I got to completely dip this flank. I take it back. This flank is toast. There's no reason for me to even be here anymore. Let's just run away while we can. We'll bait their team out and hope that our heavies on the other side can stay alive long enough. Yeah. Object is chasing me down, which is fine. If he's isolated, that's not going to be a huge issue for me. Look at the speed on this dude. This is such a speedy boy tank. They can't even catch me. I am speed. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can set up for a new defensive position somewhere. There's the 4005, interestingly enough. I don't know if the 4005 is coming to drop on me. He's going to proxy me soon. Okay, here's the 4005. Let's see if we can maybe put an HE into him. Can't quite. Object's on my right. Oh, of course, he catches me on fire. And, of course, that happens there. But we do get the ricochet, and he has a long reload. So let's take advantage of these facts here. So we can out-DPM this dude, no problem. But we will have to back up from the 4005, who is going to be YOLOing me soon. 20 kilometer an hour reverse speed is built different. So what I'm going to do here is just keep pulling back from this corner. Quick shell into this 4005. Okay, we do get tracked real quickly here. That's no problem for me. Let's see. The 4005 does manage to ricochet a shell. This dude's going to pull around from behind, so I'm just going to have to bank on maybe getting one ricochet. But, my God, there's no way my teammates are this bad. How did... Dude, all of these players could not kill a Kampfpanzer. I kid you not. We had like 3 players in our spawn, including Alejandro here in the 100, and they could not clear a 54 to Kampfpanzer out. I should have kept running in retrospect, but I kind of thought maybe their team would turn back. If the 4005 wasn't there, it would have been fine. But heavy tanks kind of throwing the game hardcore there, man. I don't know what you're supposed to do with these players. I don't know what you're supposed to do with those players, man. I helped us clear out the 100. I was helping us clear that flank. I should have pushed in. Our TI-5 got wrecked from behind. So I can't really blame him. Our 907 does one shot somehow. I have no clue what on earth. We had 3 tanks in our spawn. I saw. They were facing one vehicle. How the heck do they not kill? Like, they had one tank to face back there. Everyone else was chasing me down. I just don't understand. You're already coping? I don't want to hear it, Button. You were coping so hard last night. If you had teammates like this, you would be coping even harder, Button. I don't want to hear it. Thoughts on the new defender? What new defender? If it's one of those ratings defenders, I don't know. I don't think they're very good, personally. They're just reskins. Apex server just built different. This is, unfortunately, is the NA server. And, yeah, this is what players are like very often on the weekend. So, let's see. You know, the teams are a bit hit or miss right now. The tank's still performing fine. We're still easily dealing 3,000, 4,000, even 5,000 damage in this vehicle. The problem is when your tier 10 heavy tanks are the worst players on your team, it's very hard to recover. And I think there hasn't been a single game yet where top tier heavy tanks have not been atrociously bad. Okay, let's see what we got here. Waffenträger, he's going to pull the safety. Skoda, defender. I think we can just yell these meds here, to be honest. We're top tier anyways. This should be a piece of cake of a game. Alright, so let's pick up a quick kill on this man's here. Let's not YOLO in too aggressively, so the Skoda cannot full clip me here, hopefully. If he does try to, he'll have to pull up really aggressively. Nice. Skoda getting a little bit wrecked here. Let's put another shell to the defender. And we will beat this side in no time. This game's already over. It's not even going to be a farm game. It's going to be done so ridiculously fast. But luckily, we are a very mobile medium tank. So let's load up a high explosive shell here. Quick kill shot into this man's. And we'll keep the momentum up. Up or down? Trying to figure out where I should push in now. Interesting. So here's the 704. And the Waffenträger is also in the mid. That's the same Waffenträger from earlier, so I think I would like to YOLO him and hopefully get some farm on this dude. Oh, and there's the VK4502A here. All right, let's put a quick shot to this VK, and wow! Talk about bottom of the reticle, man. That shell dunked as low as it could possibly go. That's impressive. That was my max roll, so I'm a little salty about that. All right, let's put another shell to this dude. I just give up at this point. I just give up. This game just hates me, man. This game just straight up hates me. There is no point anymore. Oh my gosh. What is this gun doing to me? This is so uncool. Especially the TI-5 can't push me. He might try, actually. If he does, though, he should get farmed out. Mega. Yeah, if he does try pushing on me, he'll get mega farmed out. Put a quick shell into this dude's tracks here. Unfortunately, we do lose our ally down there. TF5 is dead now. Lovely stuff. We can just kind of angle up here a little bit. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. We'll put one more shell to this fool, then we're gonna go farm the Waffenträger with HE. Yes, come here, little one. I hope you are doing well. No, 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 run away. Run away is uncool, brother. You can catch him on fire with an HE. Sadly not. How did my tank turn so much there? Whack. All right, let's go for a little face hug here. This dude's dead to the K91. That's just a GG. K91 aiming in for 10 years. There we go. And we get the dub. I figured this wouldn't be much of a farm game. I would have had more farm if the gun did not scam me for 3 shots in a row. That was just bruh RNG there. Mod on mod action. Fatness bots outlive. Outlive? Fatness bots outlive? Huh? Why is there so much romantic tension with the mods right now? You jealous or something? Ayo, Haxy. Ayo, Haxy. Revealing the mod romance. Ay ay ay. Oh, we still did okay in the end. That was a bit of a rip in terms of damage farm. I should have had 3.5. Thought it was Drills that had beef with Wargaming. Are you insinuating that I have beef with Wargaming? Oh, you're saying I'm getting banished by Wargaming. I get it now. Yes. Well, you see, Wargaming can't show me preferential treatment, so I get bonked with the RNG balance hammer. You know how it is. The new Defender is a tier 8 premium medium tank. I don't know if I've seen it, to be honest. I'm not up to date on all the tier 8s. There's too many of them. All right, we're going to go mid here. Plus, we're going to get to the middle before anyone else because we are omega fast. The 111.14 is fast, but not as fast as us in terms of acceleration and traverse. Also, we have gun depression superiority, so we should be able to spot up mid, no problem. We don't really have much in terms of view range, but we can hit a quick snapshot into this fool before too much time has passed, so very good. Getting some early farm. Oh my gosh! Look! If it isn't the rare endangered species, the spawn sniping heavy tank in its natural habitat. Now all we need is a Jagdpanzer 100 on the enemy team to push them out so I can farm them. That would be optimal, low-key. That would be real optimal. For me, at least. Alright, so Progetto and Pan on the other side. I presume the 2 TDs have made it to the corner, so I'm a bit hesitant to poke anywhere else. I can't really do much about a Kampfpanzer, and the issue is the side of this thing's turret is, like, mad weak. So over poking here is a bit of a mistake, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Oh, our 54 sending it! The GigaChad 54 going for the YOLO run. And possibly giving me some juicer farm on this Waffenträger rigger. Let's just shoot AP for safety. I don't want to risk HE failing to pen him there. There we go. Good stuff. 54, I believe. One more pen, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in you, buddy. Good stuff, buddy. Oh, you're so proud of you. All right, we have a Waffenträger backing up. Oh, that gun handling is so good, man. It's so good. The fact that your dispersion just vanishes the moment you go under a certain speed is just lovely stuff. We have a Hori here. Oh, the gun is working its magic again. Meds in our spawn. I think it's time we start pushing in the front line here because the Waffenträger's out of their spawn. We may as well start farming out their isolated tanks. And we have a fine and dapper good old Type 68 here in his natural habitats. Put a side shell into him and back up here. And we will just continue working down this poor Type 68 who is enjoying the view from where he is. Quick shell to him there. Avoid the Hori. Good stuff. We also out-reload the Hori here because of our lovely cracked DPM. So let's go for a nice lower plate shot on this dude. If maybe he gives me a track shot. Nope, not quite, but I'll take that. That 20km/h reverse speed, once again, allowing me to comfortably pull back before the Hori even had a chance to shoot me. You love to see it. Let's put a quick shell into him here. 54 should have the clear. I'm going to turn back to start dealing with our flank soon enough. Okay, perfect. Because we do have a Progetto, a Patton, and a T-54E1 coming in from our behind, which would not be very pog to deal with if they are allowed to split up and start farming us out from different angles. All right, so the Patton's going to give me a quick shell here, so let's take that opportunity, and I'm going to push all the way across so I don't get clipped out by everyone. We will take a single shot. That's fine by me. Patton's still kind of just chilling in the back. I think if we can kill this 54E2 here, that'll be very beneficial for me and my allies. Put a quick shell into his tank and back up again. It's me and this WZ here as the last vehicles. So let's see. If we stick together, we might be able to make some magical gameplay happen here. All right. So this dude can't quite shoot us just yet. But he is going to try. And the problem's going to be the Progetto. So I'm going to have our mans hold a little bit haul down here for now. All right, Pat's making an aggro play. Let's put an APCR shell towards him. That's really unfortunate, man. And this WZ also shoots his gun here. But, oh, wait, the WZ actually hitting a clutch shot. Very nice indeed. Getting a ricochet or two. Here's what we're going to have to do here. Me and this WZ, I think what I'm going to do here is just go for the kill on the Patton. Good stuff. We're going to have to try and avoid the other players here. Me and this WZ pulling some great plays off here. Some excellent teamwork, in my opinion. Let's see if this 54E2 comes for me. He's not. WZ has been playing a stellar game. Shout out to this WZ here. Dude has been making all the right plays here. And all I have to do is just get back to a holding position like here. And hopefully we will be fine. All right, so Progetto getting a little more aggro on this corner. If there's anything I can do about him. Not quite. As long as this WZ holds his position, we'll be fine. All right, let's see. This dude might give me some shots underneath this tank here. I don't want our WZ pushing forward because that would be very bad. We just have to wait till we can bait a kill out of one of these players here. All right, Progetto's pushing around the corner here. Just a little bit. Okay, let's see. 54 might come for me here. He's not. Oh, Progetto's just sending it. Quick shot to the Progetto here. Let's watch out for the 54E1's positioning here. WZ hitting another clutch shot, but I don't know if it's enough. I won't be able to keep him alive here. Oh, wait, unless we can both kill the 54. Come on, come on, come on. Kill the 54. I'm going to block the 54 from shooting him, I believe. Nice clutch kill shot by our mans here. I'm going to push in to try and block the Progetto as well. Progetto is distracted on me. And with this amount of traverse, an HE shell for the clear. Amazing work to this WZ, guys. Absolutely goated WZ. Made all of the right plays there. He even hit more shots than me, low-key. Well, there's the 6,000 damage game I was telling you about when I said we'd probably farm 6K at one point. Shout out to this WZ. Carbonite, good game. You made all the right plays there. In terms of relocating his vehicle, his target prioritization, everything was perfect. That was a really good game to him. So shout out. It's amazing how much one good teammate can allow you to actually clutch up a game. And having him to work with me in that game was perfect. Yeah, you have to be goofy watching someone play Blitz. Hey, Luis Hernandez, aren't you watching someone play Blitz right now? Or are you just looking at my face? Aw, you shouldn't. WZ a true one. I know. Yeah, that was a GG. A GG. 6,500 damage almost. Not a half bad game for a tier 9 heavy tank in a tier 10 matchup. But I did say at the start, or even not even like 2 games ago, that's only a matter of time before I pull out a 6K in this thing. Just because it has that ability to be really flexible late game, which allows you to get the big damages. So I'm happy with that. Wish I had the WZ teammate. Fakeness and tears. Fakeness and tears. You should show your WZ game on Fost. I should, Jen. Maybe at the end of the stream. I'm expecting my $50 hairs. Where are they? Where are my $50? I done clutched up. I'm just kidding, Jen. I know. I don't want to risk poking here too long in case they have tanks going corner. I usually don't play mid. However, this time I felt like maybe I could. Just given the enemy team's lineup. Right? They only have a pattern that's back here. Also, I'm going to begin the process of relocating. That Yag's going to get ready to push on me soon. I don't want to get yeeted by him. So let's just push up over here. And let's just pray they don't have a TD on that left-hand side. Which I think so far they do not. Yes, so far they probably do not have a TD back there. Which is good for me. Alright, 54 done getting nuked already. Oh my gosh, there's a 57 heavy on our right side here. Quick shell to him. 444 damage dealt. And I think I'm in a secure position for now. I still want to watch out for that 183. We do not know his location. It's risky for me to stay up here and keep poking, but we can put another shell to this 57. And my gosh, dude, this gun handling is working a treat in this vehicle right now. We are casually just having the time of our life farming out this 57 here. Another gorgeous shell into his tank, and yeah, man, this is ideal. Any haul down situation with a vehicle like this is going to be a good time. Unless, of course, I get 183. Which, yay, I shouldn't. He's spotted. Which means I shouldn't get 183'd. Another 430 damage dealt. Man, I love the way this tank feels. It's hard to explain, but there are those tanks that just feel incredible when you play them. This is one of those vehicles, very much like an E6. It just has that solid, rounded feeling that you love in a vehicle that means you can just perform consistently well in it. Thank you so much, Rolling Slipper, for becoming a channel member. Really do appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy all the fun emojis. Feel free to spam them in chat. I do give the channel members permission to do a little bit of trolling in terms of emote spam. All right, so we have a lovely Patton here pulling up on our left-hand side. Or at least I thought we did, but maybe I'm proxied by him. I am proxied, so he's not going to push on me. A bit concerned about overextending here, but you know what? There is an Emil back here. Let's put a quick shot to the Emil. I'm going to still watch from my left side here. So we don't know what their tanks are going to do on that left-hand side. All right, there's an E3 as well. So let's aim in on this T110 E3. Oh, he's crossing, aiming. Quick shot to his rear. 480 damage dealt. We are in a very bad position here, man. A very bad position. Because that 54E1 was allowed to cross for free. Thus, it is a bad position to be in right now. Okay. Let's see. It's only a matter of time before this dude pokes us again, I think. I might just sit here to kind of pre-aim back at him. It's 3 versus 7. If we can kill this 54, it's GG. It all depends. I am going to pull back just a little bit here. And let's see. There he is. All right. One quick shot to his tracks. Type, I need you to be a little more responsive here, buddy. Type. Type's not being responsive enough. It's GG for the type. Okay, we're just gonna have to farm damage before it's over. I'll keep the Emil down at least. Quick shot to the Emil here. The Emil is now stuck in the open. Our type is almost dead here. I'm gonna get up close and personal to this Emil to try and block his shots on me for at least a little bit here. But I can see I'm very clearly gonna get flanked here. It's only a matter of time before I'm dead. I know that 183 is on my left here as well. So let's see if there's anything we can do about his tank in this situation. Quick kill on this dude. We're going to use him as a roadblock against the 54 E2 as well. Quick ricochet. Let's try and back up from the Jaegeru here, but it's game over. Oh my gosh.
Do you think
Elderkey, thank you for becoming a member. Do you think Regressor is OP? No, it's definitely not OP, but it's very solid. Welcome to the jungle. Thank you for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. We did 4k damage. We did our job. We held mid. Our Badger sand the river. 43% or does 0. Or 183 did 1 shot. Our type should have backed up years ago, but he didn't. Mr. Defender here. I don't know what on earth happened to our VK, and I think our Foch got dunked on by a mill. So, yeah, my team was just diabolical garbage that game. There wasn't a whole lot for me to do. I held mid. In reality, I could have maybe cleared out their spawn and maybe kept our crossfire off our type that way. But I mean, my allies were just dying way too fast for me to keep up with them. They were all sitting in the worst positions possible. Like, they could have sat in safe and just stayed alive and the game would have been a win if they hadn't died. But they were just throwing themselves into a ditch and dying, which doesn't go well. 3, but I ain't skipping a fatness tree. I don't want to go. I don't know when it will go extinct again. Thank you very much, Adam, for joining the stream. But make sure to get your sleep. That is also important. Okay. Here's what we can do. We can easily go left here and deal with that. No problem. I'm thinking that, you know, a K91 is a pretty solid tier 9. But that's their only good heavy tank. The WZ should be pretty much free farm. So I think we'll be good on this right-hand side as long as I have one ally covering me. That's all I require to hold this position here. So let's see if we get cover fire. First, let's see if they're even headed this way. Maybe we can spot up the mid. Like if there's a TD back here or something. So far, no luck. Okay. Oh, the Vrita did take the Vrita took a beating.
100 if you agree to stream KPZ 50 next.
I'll donate 100 if you're going to stream Kampfpanzer 50 next. Oh my, the motivation is real with this one. Okay, I might have to consider that. That is a pretty big dono. To be honest, I've hardly played the tank, so it might not be a bad idea. Are you just going to steal my farm here? Are you? Do not steal thy farm. It is unsaintly of you to steal thy farm. Rip. Alright, let's think what we can do about this. Is a CC. Alright, we do ricochet him once. Now, I think the CC has a single shot, but it does have goated DPM, so that's something to be aware of. Oh, and it's our friend, Mr. T54E1 from, like, every single game earlier. And we are now getting counter-pressured here. We're going to keep backing up at a ridiculously fast rate, so we can avoid getting crossfired out here. Alright, let's see what the K91 decides to do. Quick shot to the K91 here. And this dude is on a semi-reload. I'm going to have to pull into this corner here. So the K91 cannot get safe. Hopefully my allies can cover fire me here to some extent. Load up an APCR shell. Quick shot to this dude. I just need one ally to shoot this dude once. Hello? Oh my gosh, these dudes cannot shoot to save their life. Okay, track shot, track shot. Bro, what is my team doing? Literally, all of you guys are here, and you didn't hit the K91 once? What? You allowed the push through for free. Ay, ay, ay. And our mill here was here too. I don't know what the heck my team was doing. I shouldn't have backed up so much. My goodness. I should have just blocked them along that corner, but I thought if their tanks were sitting in the mid, my allies would be able to clear them out, no problem. It turns out my allies, such as our T-30, who just fluffed his shot from point blank, are... they're not holding up so well. We should win this. In terms of HP, our team's superior, and both their heavies have just suicided to kill me there. So we should win, but still. I'm like, bruh. What were the allies thinking, man? What were they thinking? They had clear... I intentionally pushed that K91 out so this Yak Tiger would have free shots. I don't think he hit him once. Like, what? Oh my goodness. Well, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Actually, I don't feel like waiting. Waiting's boring. Let's take another tank for a spin while we wait. It's a fun tank, but obviously if you're getting YOLO'd by 3 or 4 vehicles and your allies don't know how to shoot, it's problematic. We'll take the 50 TP prototype for a quick spin, because some of you guys did ask for that, but only for 1 game. Why will hold it has to be like this last game? Mike, that's just WoT Blitz in a nutshell. That's why you can't get too frustrated at it. Just accept that your allies are no bueno.
My whole day has been like this last game. Pouting face, pouting face.
Pouting face, pouting face. This is so sad. 50 TP prototype is also another very similar tank. However, it's not quite as mobile as you'll see. The traverse speed's a bit slower. Its acceleration's slower. I will say its gun is maybe a little bit better because it gets tungsten, although it doesn't get APCR pen, so that's a rip. Its mobility is actually really good, I will admit. So, just for 1 game, we'll get back to the Regressor after this. I just don't feel like watching those, those Pepegra Piggies slowly kill the enemy team because they don't know how to play. Alright. Let's see if anyone's crossing. I doubt they're going to have too many crossing. Oh, okay, well, they do have one. It is what it is. TNH crossed for free because no one is spotting anything for some reason. Now this tank cannot side scrape very well if I remember correctly, but I'm not too fussed about this battle. I just need my heavy tanks to slowly move up, you know? You guys got this. Y'all can go fast enough, trust me. Okay, TNH is pulling back a little bit. This will give me an opportunity to shoot the Chimera in just a moment. So I was praying for this Chimera here. Oh, he just got baited. He barely got baited there. Quick shot into this dude. Good stuff. All right. I will admit this tank does have a very saucy gun as well. But also, in my opinion, this is one of the best tier 8 heavy tanks in the game. Ooh. Why, yes, please, good sir. I'll take that shot in order to make him a 1-shot here. And as long as my allies start being a little more aggressive along the top side, we should be fine. All right, Kampfpanzer has just fired his gun again, or TNH. Let's put a quick shot into this dude, because he's going to be a bit more of an issue for my allies to deal with here. Oh my goodness. Ain't no way this dude is allowed to just do that. I thought my allies would have killed him by now. I was mistaken. Mistakes were made, ladies and gentlemen. Mistakes were indeed made here. I'm just going to back up to safety, you know what? That's probably a smarter play. Oh, actually, I need to completely back up. My allies are getting slapped over here by the tortoise and his friends. APCR, quick shell to him. Very good. We can just keep backing up. We'll try and get as safe as possible here before our 252U, unfortunately, will shortly go down. It does go down there, sadly. It's a rip. Let's see. Maybe the tortoise will give me a free shot here. Wow, the APCR did not pen. At least I bounced the TNH here. Our Kampfpanzer was already taken out somehow. Because talent, I guess. Yes, talent is the reason why. There's the tortoise. Quick shot to him. Alright. I don't have a whole lot in terms of HP going for me here. So let's just hope the front of my tank is enough to get some ricochets. Now, I don't think this dude has gun depression to deal with me. So I'm just going to be prepared to back away at a moment's notice. I don't think this dude fired, and he has enough gun depression to kill me here, so let's just back up a little bit. Get as safe as possible. We'll see if our almost full HP TI2 is enough here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let him crush me, because he's going to lose a whole bunch of HP if he does that. Oh, wait, never mind. Track him. Oh, baited. He got baited real hard here. Let's see if we can keep the pressure up. Aim for a track shot again. Oh, come on. How's he out reload me there? And we have Salty Pickle back here who has been, I don't know, killing an IS-3. I don't care. We're dipping out anyways. I didn't really want to stay too long in that game. Yay, we won! And of course, rip my damage because I got YOL'd by everyone and their mother. And our T-30 still only did 3 shots the entire game. Everyone died. Rip. I'd rather get frustrated once at my one character in Limbo's comedy, low balling, and kill a little enemy, than to get frustrated at a Blitz consistently. Feels bad, man. Sorry, mate, but today has been frustrating. Not only Blitz, but terrible day. Sorry to hear that, Mike. Hopefully your day improves a little bit shortly. All right, back to the Regressor we go. I wasn't going to sweat that game too much. I don't know how our full HP Kampfpanzer and a mill got farmed there to kill a Chimera that I shot twice, by the way. That's a bit of a rip. Okay, so we can definitely go left here. I kind of want to deal with the heavy tanks. Another 183R in a platoon. One thing you have to be aware is if you're playing coal pile, just remember this tank has a really tall turret ring. I mean, heck, the turret ring is practically the lower side of the turret, except it's always pennable. So each time you corner peek, you are exposing that turret ring. It's hashable, very easy to pen. You don't want to get yeeted through the turret ring by by anyone. That's just painful. But we could still farm a pretty solid amount of damage here if we are if we're quick with it. So let's see. We have an E75 here. There's an E100 over on my left. Put a quick shell into his tank and pull back. We even ricochet a heat shell there. Good stuff. So we know where the E100 is. I'm sure the 183 is in the vicinity, and our Emil to our 113 making a bit of a diabolical error there. Put a quick shell into this dude. Oh, come on. That's just a scam and a half. Not really sure where the 183 hit our poor soul from, but that dude got yeeted while crossing. So that's kind of a rip. Oh, that's where the 183 is. Here's the 183. He's out in the open. Hopefully my ally stops blocking me. Quick shell to him there. Good stuff. He should get absolutely farmed out. I'm going to have to turn in a little bit here and pull into cover before that E100 gets ready to poke me. So let's wait for this E100 to start poking here. Quick shell to the bat trap. Like I told you, the hull is super tall in this tank, so you do have to watch out for that. Oh, I actually had my repair kit when I was just trying to show the hull. I am so smart. Okay. Now I think we should be fine now. Let's see. I don't know if this dude's going to try and run away, but just in case he does. I don't really want to push out on this side. Especially not with that bat chat there. There's also a Yo pushing in and an E75. Oh my gosh, our IS-7 is getting himself farmed. 500 into this dude. Our T-30's doing okay for now. I think I've just got to full send it and help our T-30 out here, pick up some clears. We got to clear this E100 for starts. Yeah, the C100 is cleared for starters, so I'm going to just get ready to pressure him and see what happens. You know what? I'll probably end up taking a shot or two here. It's fine. I accept that. Actually, maybe I don't have to take a shot. If our T-22 sends it, I'd rather him take the shot than me. Nice, because the T-22 has that really trolled space side armor. Now we can start dealing with our flank here. So if this bad chat tries YOLOing in, he's going to go down. I think it's a dub at this point. We're GG. Quick shot into this patent here. Good stuff. We can pop the adrenaline as well and start pressuring him from the side. He's going to go for our T-30, so hopefully our T-30 gets some situational awareness here. Oh no, that's an SC-122-54 here. That's a rip. That's a rip. I gotta pull down his quick. Oh, of course he hits that, man. T-30. Oh my gosh. Our T-30 had no situational awareness. Why didn't he turn back for the patent? There was literally no one pushing him from the front. Our T-22 had the Yo distracted. If he just turned around and shot the patent, we would have won. Or maybe would have won because the patent would have been really low HP. That's such a rip. Pleasure doing business with you. Welcome to the jungle. Thank you. Wow. Thank you for the donation. It looks like I have to do a Kampfpanzer stream now. Badass, I love you for the win. Oh my gosh. How did I do top? What? I mean, our 113 mega messed up there. Anyways, welcome to the jungle with the $100 donation. Thank you very much for the massive dono, man. I really do appreciate it. Man, our heavy tanks were garbage. Our IS-7 was from isn't even from a bad clan, and same with our 113. They're both from decent clans, but they both did miserably bad there. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you very much again for the donation. Welcome to the jungle. I do appreciate it. Looks like I am contractually bound now to do a Kampfpanzer stream. I don't mind. Kampfpanzer is a good tank. Enjoy your food, Curious. Enjoy your food. All right. Bye. I gotta get some. Enjoy. All right, here's what I'm going to do. For starters, I want to see if I can spot any heavies flanking. This tank's fast enough, and we can definitely hold on here. But as I've always said on this map, don't ever push out past the encounter cap. That's always a death wish. What you want to do instead is you can push here, go for some early spots maybe. I'm fine with that. I'd rather not take shots here. Go for some early shots. Our E100 is being a bit of a rat there, pushing out our 50 TP. And now our 50 TP is blocking everyone, so that's great. 50 TP. You don't have to block us like that, buddy. I'm just going to put a shell into this dude from this side here. Very good. The Yo's about reloaded now because the Yo has a lovely 100mm gun, so he's going to start putting some shells in here. Now my E100 is blocking me, so let's put a quick shell into this dude again. This poor Yo is completely by himself. Bless his soul. E100, it's not that hard, buddy. Oh my, this E100 is griefing absolutely everyone with his blocks. Naughty, oh my gosh, Naughty with the 50 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Prepare to hear endless ding noises as the notifications drop in. Thank you very much, Nari. Everyone who was gifted a membership by Nari, make sure to send them a thank you and a pog in the chat. There's a pog emote for members. Use it wisely. My goodness, Naughty with the massive membership donos. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Ooh, it's a back of a Skoda. Don't mind if I do. 566 into this dude here. Good stuff. And now we get to enjoy the lovely sound of ding ding for the next 20 minutes or so. However long it takes for the chat to figure out when my memberships are here. Oh, you are so lucky, Leo. You are so lucky. Of course he hits that, but my shot goes to Narnia. Alright. I don't know what our heavies are doing. They're creating a bit of a distraction here, which is the good thing. Just gonna wait for an opportunity to shoot this Leo here. I don't want to push up too much because the 50B's position. You know what? Maybe we can catch this 50B off guard. This Leo doesn't seem too interested in pulling forward all the way here. I'm just gonna have to hold hill. Yeah, the 50B turned around anyways. There's no point in me overcommitting here. Nice trade, Leo. As you can see, the Leo has no problem heat penning the front of my turret there, which is to be expected. It's the Leo 1, has accurate gun, so hitting the weak spots is not going to be an issue for it. Oh my gosh, the ding noises will continue onwards. Nadia with the donation. Thank you very much for the 50 members. Don't forget to shout out your pogs to Nari. Also, this is great. I wonder if I can clear this dude out before he can spot up my TDs. Never mind, dude's already cleared out. Good stuff. Okay. I guess we'll just chill here for now. There's not a whole lot for me to do right now, other than to chill. I mean, there's nothing wrong with chilling. Chilling's good. But, oh my goodness, the 50B. What? I didn't think he was just gonna pull out in front of us like that sideways. That was a bit of a unintellectual play that I was not expecting, but it caught me off guard. Wait a second here. They have no one on the hill, right? Oh, there's the Leo. Of course the Leo flanks through there. Nice meme. Do you know what? I've spotted him up now. Oh, come on, gun. The one time I wanted you to not troll me. I got absolutely gamed on by the gun there. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Because I highly doubt this Leo has changed position from that position there. Blind shot. Pull back. One of our TDs gets taken down. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm going to have to pull back even further now. Because that 50B starts pulling forward for a crossfire on me. It's just a rip. It is a rip at this point. 268, do not die. Buddy, I just need you to stay alive. That's not how you stay alive, buddy. This Leo's so lucky, man. He should be dead by now. If that Leo was dead, I would consider winning this an option, but not with this team the way it's playing. Yeah, with this team the way it is, ain't no way, boss. I'm just gonna shoot the Leo one more time because it would make me happy. That's all. The only reason why. Okay. Hold on. One more HE. No, I was almost loaded. Oh. Nari trolling again. Naughty's insane with it. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. Now we get to enjoy, get serenaded by the sound of notifications. We did 3,200. Our diabolical E100 did 400 damage and died. That dude actually ruined our game hardcore. My poor tank. I still have 3.5k in the vehicle, which is fine for a tier 9 heavy tank. Just so I don't annoy everyone, Naughty, I might have to do a little bit of noise suppression here. There we go. Let me just hear what it sounds like from the audience side. Just so it's not so loud for everyone watching the stream. Let's go. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Just so everyone doesn't get annoyed. Why would he want to do that when I'm here to annoy everyone? Oh my gosh. I do appreciate the antics, Naughty. It's very much appreciated. So Fatness, how much do you like this tank? And what do you think about the tier 8 one, the super Pershing version? I have not tried the super Pershing version. This easily could be one of my favorite tier 9 heavy tanks. It's definitely the top 3 favorite tier 9 heavy tanks for me. Just because of its playstyle, I really vibe with it. Mind you, the teams have been diabolical, and for some reason, it takes over a minute to get into a tier 9 matchup when you're, yeah, you know, because NA server on a weekend is very dead. But, yeah. No, I very much like this vehicle. I know we've had some very hit or miss games in it, but do trust me when I say it performs very solid. The only problem right now is these weekend players have been not so good to deal with right now. I don't know why. They have been very troublesome. Maybe I just need to be a little more passive, or maybe a little more aggressive, one of the two. I'm not sure which play would work out best. The issue is once again, you know, I've said it, every single game we've lost is because we have a tier 10 heavy tank that just does nothing all game. What are you thinking, buddy? Is this your big blame plan? Someone threw in counter cap. I'm not sure who, but I'm backing up. Someone's in encounter. Who's in encounter? Someone's there. I saw you go through the cap. You cannot hide. That's the Kampfpanzer. Here's the T2020. I don't think the TI2 is going to poke up again, do you? Oh, wait. It's on cap again, guys. It's on cap again. What is it? What's on the cap here? The VZ, or the T56. Okay, quick shot into that dude. Lovely. The gun worked out quite well for that shot. I'm thankful for that. T92E1 over here being really aggro. Let's see if we can HE this dude. Watch this, boys. Oh, 643. Oh, that had the hurt. Oh, that had the hurt. The notifications are still going off. I can't even, bro. I can't even. These notifications are too unreal. Quick shot to this dude. Oh, we bait the outside of the drive wheel there. Perfect timing. Good stuff. It looks like the other players are starting to push in a little bit. Now, I think the ICU may have pushed in. Or am I imagining things? But I think he may have pushed in here. So say, oh, he did not push in. He definitely did not push in. Luckily, we have enough mobility to avoid this dude. Let's focus the ICU right now. Track him, maybe. Not quite able to. T2020 is just yeeting across the map. Dude is on a mission. Dude is absolutely on a mission here. I'm a bit worried about this ICU's positioning. ICU's definitely going to peek forward, man. He's going to think we're distracted. He's going to go for it. Quick shot to the ICU there. I'd rather focus the ICU in this context because that WZ is already dead anyways. And now, being the true damage connoisseur that I am, it is T2020 time. Nice. Okay. I had to make sure that dude would die first. All right. Well, my fellow damage connoisseurs, I hope you are ready to be farmed. Oh my goodness. Now the T2020 is on the same path to destruction. He's on the same path to his demise. Goodbye, son. I like how we're just gonna have to listen through 50 dings. Hey, 131 likes. Let's go, guys. Thank you very much for smashing that like button. It is appreciated. And Vaughn gets to be a member as well. Let's go. There we go. 4,300 damage. Spicy. That's better. I really just need to get a good set of games in this tank. Sometimes those early sessions are not very good. But then by the end of it, you'll have some very good man, that is so many subs. Just like trying to read through it all. The members on the channel have grown. Now I can add more emojis. Let's go. All right, we're gonna go med side. I can easily wipe med side in this lineup. Hopefully, as long as my allies come with me this time. His turret is so bad. Is turret armor? Yep. Like I said, but I mean, at the same time, how many other heavy tanks are gonna get this level of mobility in tier 9? It's like, I don't even think the AMX T120 is that much faster, if it is at all, than this vehicle. So just accept that you're going to get penned through the turret quite often in this tank, and take advantage of the amazing gun handling and mobility. Because that's where this tank excels at. And if you're going to make it, you know, work in the situation it's made for, obviously you're going to have a very good time in it. this Indian Panzer here making a very sus play. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a player play that position before. How strange. Alright, Mr. Indian Panzer. Or Mr. Fosh. Let's load up an APCR shell for this dude. Easy pen. I have no one going to the left corner, which is concerning. Most of the enemy team is kind of stuck out in the open right now, though. So let's take advantage of that. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that this thing has very wide track wheels. Put a quick shell into this dude, and he still managed to bend me. You know what? I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you. Let's just back around this corner and get safe for now. I want to see what my allies are up to. Alright, let's see. Is Emil just sending it for me? He's kind of sending it. I don't think for me, though. Quick shell into this Emil here. And now I think I need to help out this front line. Let's hope that if this Emil pushes in, someone can deal with them very quickly. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, this thing has no gun depression over the rear. Oh my gosh, that's not even the main issue right now. The main problem is the complete lack of allies that I have. Okay, here's what we're gonna have to do, guys. I'm gonna take one from the Foch, maybe from the TI2, and even the Chimera. I gotta get out of here regardless. I don't have a choice. This game is just over for me, actually. It's just over at this point. My absolute brainlit team went mid and all died. Not sure what their idea was. Any high rolls with the low alpha gun? Bro, what are these players? Why are they YOLOing into the middle? Okay, I've given up on Dunes. I've completely given up on Dunes. Every time I've gone Dunes, my diabolical teammates cannot hit anything in their tank destroyers. And our heavies just YOLO and die for no reason. Like, what? You just have to hold hull down. It's not that hard. Or if I go Dunes, I'm only going to the entrance. Look at these dudes. Look at these dudes. Oh, these players are so bad. I love waiting a minute in queue just to get a team like this. Vickers, please just go out and die. Like, seriously, you're going to waste our time. There was a 0.005% chance of you winning this battle on your HP with that amount of enemies. Just end our suffering. End the game already, dude. Please do not prolong the battle. For the sake of the stream, do not prolong the battle. You're not going to win. Oh my gosh, he spotted already. Good. Now die. Thank you. So it shows yellow back on the turret for you, and you can butt pen it, but when I tried to pen it all, I don't know. Man, I could not do anything there. What am I supposed to do? Dude does one shot. Dude does two shots. Our ISU sniping all game does one shot. Our T30 does like two shots. Oh my. Okay, yeah. I just give up on the Dunes. Also, sim control mode it is. I don't know what's up with these players. We're about to Fatty's victory with this team. Dude, this is what the teams have been like all stream, which sucks because people are going to look at this and be like, oh, the tank's so bad. But it doesn't matter if I was in an E75, if I was in an IS-8, if I was in a Moishan, that game would not have really changed at all. Because the problem was my teammates were just suiciding, and then our TDs were not hitting anything from their position. And we just got bum rushed. I couldn't even run away. I was going to push in the corner, but the Emil was allowed to push on me for free because everyone was sitting in the wrong area. So I'm just going to accept the long queue time. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to sit here for over a minute in the mobile queues because mobile players are actually the endangered species of WoT Blitz. Very sad. But I would much rather play with mobile players who are less inclined to make idiotic plays than with PC players who are in my opinion, the worst players in this game. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with the PC teams, but they just... I mean, I usually play same control mode off, but sometimes... Man, sometimes they are just not that good. They tend to YOLO a boatload. So I am going to avoid them for now, because right now I'm tired of having to deal with these players over and over again. And hopefully we can get some decent farm in on this heavy tank side here. Let's see, quick shell into this dude maybe. Nice, we get the ricochet at least, and at least we did not receive a shell in return. There's only two tier 10s on each team, but they do have 3 tier 9 heavies, so they have a pretty decent lineup of heavy tanks here. Question is, will that be enough? We get a nice quick side shot into this dude here. Good stuff. Now it's gonna kind of fold this corner here. If he gets baited and pulling back for even a millisecond, it'll give me an opportunity to aim in at his lower plate. I'm gonna go for it. There we go. All right, so there's the E75. Now the E75 is gonna cross here momentarily, I think. Let's angle up to the E75 a bit. Good stuff. Nice bait one from him. Get a nice shell. And that's 900 damage dealt already because this alpha damage is insane. We do out-reload the E75. I am pretty sure we out-reload the E75 here. So let's see. Oh, he might get baited now that dude shot. Go on, I know you want to poke. I know you want to do it. Pull forward, my friend. Pull forward. Show me your way. See, he's not pulling forward. He's smart. Good for him. Okay. Wait, now that I'm not... Well, now he's pulling forward and just sitting there. I don't know if that's a better idea, buddy. Somebody tells me that's not a better idea. Oh, hello, Conqueror. Oh, the snapshot into the Conqueror's turret there. Lovely stuff. You love to see it. Okay. I am thinking of this position next. Because it is lovely in haul down. 563 damage dealt. Poor dude. We can angle the turret out just a little bit so the comp fencer can't quite hit me there. And we can continue just holding haul down for as long as we can here. Let's maybe make him a one-shot. Nice, he's one-shot now, roughly. And we can start pushing this. 183, I don't know if he's been spotted up yet, so we do want to watch out for that. But, screw it. I want to push forward a little bit here. My damage is going to disappear if I don't. So, quick shot to this dude. Poor dude's playing a bone stock Conqueror, bless his soul. I'll let the 55A deal with him. Quick shot to the E75. Nice. You can see the 183's position. He's kind of pre-aiming for me a little bit here, or never mind. He's just getting brained on by everyone else. That's a rip. Ripperoni for that man's there. Quick kill shot. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. All right, boys. Do not poke that. That's a really bad idea. Trust me. I'm going to go get a crossfire in this 183 so we can deal with him soon. S2B's almost dead. E75 is almost dead. So as long as that T55A isn't super healthy, I think this game will be pretty much won, but maybe not won. Maybe not pretty much won. 183's on reload, though. Quick shot to him. 480 damage. Good stuff. I'm going to see if I can continue to cover fire our man's there. Now, I think the 183's still on reload for a little while longer. I'm going to just go for the second shot here. There we go. Gun handling doing its job very well there. Let's see if this 183 is in any desire to receive a shell from me. Now he's pre-aiming. I'm not going to poke that. Let's just wait for the 55A to pull up then maybe. I don't want to poke that, man. I know I have a lot of HP, but the last thing I want is to get yeeted by an E100. The 55A maybe could flank. Well, no. 55A is now dead. Enemy's 55A, though. Nice track shot. Perfectly pre-aimed for him there. If he goes behind for E75, it's GG for me. Nice max roll. Let's go. E75 is getting dunked on a little bit here, though. Alright, let's see. Maybe. He might pull down low. It's a possibility. There we go. Get him E75. Get him. He's a one-shot. There you go, buddy. Perfect pre-aims for the win. 5,295 damage dealt already. The first mobile game is way better than the last 5 PC games. See how it is, man. I'll let our E100 be the victim here. Oh, wait. Never mind. No need. Psych. Ah, get psyched, brother. Get psyched. There we go. All these fancy new emojis. Desperation dictates new rules. Shot every time Fatness says bum rushed or reload or shot. Well, you just had to take 3 right there. So I sincerely wish you luck. There we go. Almost 6,000 damage that game. Not bad. That was much better. That's more the casual gameplay where you can really take advantage of this tank's gun to farm up that damage. You just need those games where players don't just instantly suicide, and that was a perfect example. So do whatever you can to try and get teams like that. You don't even really need that good of a team. My team was not that good, but I was able to just work off of them, and they didn't die immediately, which means, yeah, you farm up a lot of damage, and that's how you get them duds, you know? All right. Nah, but Fatness, a bully for doing that to the FB. Hey, yo. Finally got you, Fatness, on stream. Lucky today. Hello, sir. Welcome. Or man. Or whatever. I will not judge. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Our Rat71 wants to go to the opposite side. Me and a TNH and a Yo will be fine over here, though. I think I'm going to go left for sure. And let's hopefully have a lovely and dandy farm game. By the way, if you guys did not know, Gentleman from my clan in his Object 777 did 10,400 damage on this map a few days ago. Absolutely insane amount of damage, and I think that's some of the highest I've ever seen. All right, nice 50B here. Quick shot to the 50B. Hopefully my allies can cover me because they can't hatch snipe me very, very easily here. So let's see. All right, we do get a 1 APCR bounce here. 50B is just determined to tunnel me here for some unknown reason. He's getting baited though. He's baited 3 shots. All right, he penned 1 out of 3. That's not so bad for me. But man, I do not like what these players are doing. They are very aggro for me. What on earth is this YOLO by their team? They all just came for me. Like, I kid you not. Look at the 57 to 50B. Is they're just like, yoink. What's an Axios 50B? I know that clan. They like to tunnel a boatload. Look at this dude. Buddy, your front line is getting annihilated. Have you perhaps considered watching out for your front line? Or, nope, it's already dead. It's already dead. GG, buddy. You done threw the game by not even supporting your front line here when they needed you most. I appreciate this 50B's antics so much that I would love to gift him with a high explosive shell right now. Thank you very much, good sir, for the free damage. I don't know what's with that 50B's tunnel YOLO, man. That was some next level focus fire by him. That was a meme. I can't even farm when they're just dying that fast. These players were, their 57 and 50B just sat there like kind of looking my way for so long that it gave my my team time to just clear out their heavy side. That's a yikes, man. All right. Yup, everyone's bouncing. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Give me that damage, buddy. No! I didn't have the gun depression there. Sometimes 8 degrees can be so wonky. Fast YouTuber player for us. Nah, I'm not the best. But I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for the support, Bob. 2.5. Could be worse. You know what could be worse is, you know, doing 1,500 in your 50B with 83,000 games and a 50% win rate because you decided not to dump your clip into the heavy tank shot right in front of you, but instead decided to focus the one heavy tank that you could barely hit because it was hull down. Yes, I like to call that the lovely YouTube streamer tunnel and how it screws over your team more often than not. Or he's just a paid actor. It was annoying though because I wanted to push up and farm a little more aggressively, but I couldn't with that 50B just tunneling me the whole time. I usually watch for about 30 minutes, then the replay when I eat the next day, but I'm eating right now, so, well, potato, enjoy. Is the next event fun for the birthday event? I don't know. Don't tell me it's the same 50B. Oh, it's not, thank heavens. Bruh, is this a turbocharged 50 TP? Basically a turbocharged 50 TP that removed a few layers of the bodywork to make it go faster. So, yeah. June 16th started, that is the dash start date. Like, look how fast this tank is, dude. I'm probably gonna get here right around the time the 50B is crossing. TVP is already dead. Wow. That honestly is just impressive. All right, track shot? Not quite. So we got some early spots on this crossing here. Now I'm a bit concerned. Here's why. It's just me and one other heavy tank here. If they sent their 50B this way, you could YOLO and collect me for 1,600. If they sent their E4 this way, but 30B is playing pretty passively back there, so I would not rule out the fact that they could have players back here, such as Mr. 50B, Exhibit A. Although Exhibit A is going to give me a nice clean side shot. Never mind. Exhibit A's got lucky. My gun trolled me a little bit there. However, maybe Exhibit A will give me another shot. Not quite. Oh, that's fine by me. With a quick shot towards this VZ. Oh, he's 35. He's YOLOing it around the corner. I did not think he was going to full send it. How's our 57 doing? 57 maybe reloading for now. We're going to have to clear out this side as quickly as possible, I think. The only way we don't script the dub this game. Quick shot to this dude. It can kind of side scrape if they don't aim well, but the key word is being if they do not aim well. All right. Of course. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to send it through. Of course he goes for the track shot. Nice meme, dude. This 30B is after me so hard. I mean, pincer player, he's just gonna tunnel me. But I mean, I don't know how well that's gonna go for him. Is now that gave me an incentive to just YOLO into the corner. I mean, the 57 can start clearing out the C75 and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if that really ended up going so well for our mans here. All right, let's try not side scrape it. Oh my gosh, it gets money. How am I supposed to farm when these players are so bad? It's kind of the opposite effect now I've gone to mobile. Everyone's just dying too quickly now on the enemy team instead of my team. There we go, a little revenge on that MX30 Proto. Well, we got 2k damage out, boys, because their team got absolutely wrecked. Wrecked is an understatement. They were annihilated, dude. Oh, wait. Aim, please hit. I jinxed myself. I should have said please pen. Not please hit. Please pen. Or please hit and pen. I done jinxed myself hardcore there, guys. I done did it. I done messed up a little bit. Yoink. Oh, come on, dude. RNG always hates you when you need that one shot the most. Ay. Oh, wait. The Progetto messed up his HE. Let's go. Yay. Third time's the charm. Even though that should have hit, as my 90% of my reticle was on him. The tank is going to be between 10 and 300 bucks. Yeah. If you work your bum off, you can get it for like, I don't know, $10. I've heard $10, which is not a bad price for a solid tier 9 premium tank. I would say it's worth about $10. Maybe a little bit of sanity to get it. How do you folks enjoy NA server? I mean, I recently had a game of 4-0 damage players, and it's not pretty, to be honest. That's about normal. This is your typical NA server shenanigans. It used to be better back in the day, in my opinion. So Wargaming started messing way too much with the matchmaker, and it just made things way worse. Also, Wargaming never should have given out ×5s or so many XP boosters, because that eliminated the grind from the game, which means newer players get tier 10 just way too fast, and then it just kind of ruined the server a little bit. But hello, Corns, thank you so much for the donation. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Might be pretty aggressive heavy side, although an E4 and a Jaegeru could be problematic, so do watch out for them. Tier 9 is still your favorite tier. It's never been my favorite tier. It's been one of my favorite tiers. It's always been tier 10 and then tier 9. And yeah, tier 9 is still my second favorite tier in the game. Because I think the tier 9 tanks are just hit different, man. Some of them are just so nice, especially because you can farm tier 10 HP pools with a tank that can deal with them, or absolutely bully tier 8s. It's not so bad, you know? Okay. You know what is bad? We got a fine specimen over here. His name is Pablito Petruzzi in the 57 Heavy, demonstrating his ability to spawn snipe. He awaits to find his first opponent. Ever so patiently, the beast waits. Okay, I've ruined my David Attenborough commentary. This is so sad. This is pretty risky of me, considering no one's spotted yet, except for the Leo. Then again, maybe their whole team's in spawn. Then again, maybe their whole team is in spawn? Question mark? Let's see. Oh, there's the Jag. Ich weiß, das ist Jagdpanzer. Oop, 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 oop. Stay right there, honey. Thank you. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Oh, it's a Fosh! I think me and this type are about to have a foshing fantastic time, if I may. Track shot? Oh, I tracked him right into me. Oh! We baited him. This type. Oh, it's Tan. A wild Tan spawns from Narnia. Oi, 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 oi. Don't track. Oh, I mean, dude, get tracked. I was trying to track this dude. What's up, Tan? It's been a long time, dude. We used to have a bit of a rivalry back in Primo. Oh, man. No, we chill now. We chill now. Yo, the hat shots for days. You love to see it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna back up a little bit so I have time to shoot this dude's lower plate without a problem. Oh, he's an autoloader too. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Let's see if we can do anything to this E75 or Jaegeru. I don't think the E4 is still pulling forward. No, he is not. Nice, that means we have some crossfires from here soon enough. Alright. Oh, he does hit the E75. Good for him. Aiming. Nice. Another kill for us. What the heck, brother? No, you don't. No, you don't. Ah! My tank almost went over the bridge. What was that? We almost did a little bit of an oopsie there, guys. Alright, yoink. Oh, scammed. Tan should have the E4, no problem. Yeah, it's a GG. That there is what we call a good game. Not really. I didn't farm anything. Ah, Pablito is moving in. Oh, he's sending it like a real champion. I appreciate his endeavors. Oh, and the Yag's just gonna suicide. No, no more damage. The 7-0s are real. I can't farm. Rafadas better give me lessons on commentary at maiming players sound like wild animals. Oh my gosh. Well, GG 10-10. We did fun stuff on the heavy tank side. Pablo over here did get 1 clip of damage off, so shout out to Pablo. Oh, here is something for you, Fatness. You remain positive even when you have trash teams. Wish I could be like you when it comes to this. Big Chungus with the, I do not know that currency, but thank you very much for the donation. Thank you very much. Has this tank been enjoyable for you this stream? Hita, yeah, it has been. Actually, I've really enjoyed the vehicle. Even with these teams being a little bit diabolical today, I have been really enjoying this vehicle quite a bit. So, yeah. What's the bar and after is reticle? Okay, so the bar and the reticle is your stabilization mechanic on your gun. If you're going under 15 kilometers an hour, the dispersion that you would ordinarily receive from traversing your hull or moving your hull back and forward is actually not applied. It's a way that makes the gun more accurate. Because you'll see the on-movement dispersion of this tank actually isn't really the best. It's good aimed in. Aim time's good. On-movement dispersion can be a bit rat. But the moment you start slowing down in this vehicle, you'll see that like right now, my dispersion's barely moving as long as I keep my mobility underneath that bar. And you can think that this takes special ability for that. Let's put an APCR shell to this dude real quick. Good stuff. Oh, it's Pablito! It's the homie! He's not spawn sniping too. I'm impressed. Mans has grown up so much since last game. I'm proud of him. Okay. We have a WoT 75 here. Quick track shell into him. Very good. Pablito going for the YOLO run. Will he survive? It does not look like he is surviving this for very long, but you know what? Maybe he will subvert our expectations. Put a quick shot into this Yo getting dunked on. Very nice. So you can see as long as I keep my mobility below a certain threshold, my dispersion hardly increases. So that's something to keep in mind about this vehicle, man. It's pretty good once you have that dispersion underneath that mobility movement area. You can traverse the hull, and except for your turret rotation, it hardly impacts your dispersion at all. All right. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Just going to put a quick shell into you and help our 57 heavy out over here. Okay, buddy? Sorry, not our 57. Help our Yo out against the 57. Also, our team's getting kind of dunked on the flank, so we actually do kind of have to make some quick work on this side before we all get surrounded and die. Okay, this dude's dead at least. We have a wild Fosh here. He's probably going to pen that. It's fine. He'll pen me right through my... Not my turret. Looks like he hit my hull there. We do have a tank on our flank as well. 57 shot a few times here. That was a good opportunity to push forward and hopefully deal with the 57 and his friends. So HE into the 57. 230 splash. Get out of here. That is a certified scam moment, man. That is a certified scam moment. F57's still dead anyways. Wow, I can't believe I only splashed him for like 230. Fosh! This Fosh is obsessed with me, man. Holy smokes. Poke me again, buddy. I dare you to. Do it now. Do it. I dare you. As long as I don't get unlucky with the APCR roll, we should be able to kill him here. Unless he's just backing up to safety, which is honestly probably the better play for him. Where you at, Foshibu? The VK90 did a good job holding that quarter. Sadly, I can't side scrape in this tank very reliably, so I couldn't deal with that. He's dead. VK, you're gonna kill him, right? Yo, the VK fluffed his kill shot. The VK is goated. The VK is goated. Yoink. Oh, I really wanted revenge on that dude. How dare you steal my revenge from me? We have Zigrilla 15 over here. And what else? 57 Loki getting gamed on. I like to see it. Grill is chilling. Okay, their medium tank is in A. In case the Grill pulled forward. I don't think he did, but it's always a good precaution. I'll just wait for our VK to spot up their Grill. We shouldn't be able to spot me from back there. Come on. Come on, roll like pretty low HP. Except for 57 and VK, which is why they should be pretty active right now, so they're all sitting back. Ooh, he went for a blind shot, did he? Should be completely unspotted here. Ah, that's the route he went for, huh? Right side. Okay, that's fine. I'll just hold Park for now. I didn't think this was going to turn into such a long defensive game, but I think that's the best play for me. We'll just defend B cap or C cap from here. I have feeling the bat chat and, or maybe not. Maybe they will. It's only a matter of time before they show up around this corner here. Wait, is the 57 like in close proximity to me? Loki think he is. Yeah, it ain't close enough for me to worry about him. I know I've played kind of a lazy game here, but I wanted to play it safe rather than sorry. Getting myself killed unnecessarily would have been a sorry. I did not get to farm anything this battle, man. That's kind of a rip. Bruh. Well, shout out to our heavies for doing good work. My game was pretty mid. My game was pretty mid there. I could not really farm in my positioning. I mean, I did 2.4, which is fine. But, I mean, shout out to the team, actually. Except for one of our players. Everyone did really good there. Now, 130 is better hands down. What are you referring to? I feel like V2 is better than the 113. What? The Object 777? That's a really difficult debate. Because here's the thing. 113 is more mobile. Yes. 113 has a little bit more DPM. Object has far superior armor, in my opinion. The Object can side scrape like an absolute champ. That tank has a minuscule lower plate in comparison. It has a really strong frontal turret armor. It has about the same gun depression, I would say. Maybe the 113 is a little better, but honestly, 113 and Object 7772 are very similar vehicles, and I cannot say one is necessarily better than the other because they both have different areas that they are better in, right? The Object has a little more armor. 113 might have a slightly better gun. You know, it's kind of that type of situation. Object will be a little bit slower, but then again, the 113 armor profile did get buffed recently, so it's not even half bad. So I'm going to go pretty aggressively through town here to my favorite hold-on position. And let's hope we can get some good farm in here on any unsuspecting heavy tanks like Mystery 75. We'll track them in the open. Nice stuff. That's 504 damage already. You'd love to see it. Let's see what we can do from here. This dude's getting a little bit more aggressive facing forward here, although he's... You know, I thought I could AP pen him, but I don't know if my AP pen's high enough now that I think back. Don't tell me this dude is yelling out for me. Okay, he's not yelling out for me, at least. Alright, E75 is going to be here still. Lower plate. Okay, that was APCR into the lower plate. There ain't no way that shot didn't pen. That was a scam and a half. I'm pretty sure I out-reload the E75 here, though, so that's the good news. Ooh, a waffle. Ooh, no spotlighter waffle. Thank you. I like how I'm just like, ooh, a waffle. It's kind of like, ooh, a lollipop. Oh, wait. Bless his soul. Bless his soul. Oh, yes. Yes, give me the damage. No, my allies are dying. Oh, no, this is so bad. Whatever will I do? All right, Waffle, you pull out now, buddy. Do it right now. I dare you. Do it. Boink. I love dunking on waffles. It is very fun. Wow, what do we got here? Oh, ow. But you know what? You still took 625 to the face. I think that's a dub. Alright, retard, I have come to assist you, my friend. Do not fear, for I am here. Let's take him from opposite angles, buddy. Let's take him from opposite angles here. Oh, wait, actually, no. I gotta protect this dude's rear before he gets yeeted by this yo. I wonder. We can't quite HE him, but we can make him a one-shot at least. Oh, no, this game is really close. That boy's gotta back up into safety here. Reverse speed goes burr. Reverse speed goes burr, guys. Let's go. Reverse speed for the win. All right, I think we go with the standard B first. He has the autoloader, so he's more dangerous. Yo, the reverse speed is gaming on these fools. Reverse speed is gaming all these fools. Let's go. Yo. APCR through the turret. Okay. Angle back against the yo. Okay. We are gaming, boys, ladies and gentlemen. We are absolutely gaming. That's where 20 kilometers an hour reverse speed is just goated. Oh, 515. You do know my HE off was like 580, right? That's so mean of you. Hey there, buddy. How's your day going so far? The absolute Sigma gamer tank here. Oh no! I can't move. What will I do? That was so easy, man. That's so easy. This tank is memes. Dude, that reverse speed. I was about to get surrounded. I'm like, nah, that traverse speed, boom, insta kill. It's like the easiest 5k chill HE farm game I've had in this vehicle yet. Ay. Another ace. Well, Fatty is playing a super gamer move right now. Please seem to forget the Object 77 is Russian, which means it's made out of selenium. So that already makes it better. I mean, the RNG is gonna bless it if that's the case. Ew, my face looks really yellow. I need to adjust our lighting situation here. It looks unnaturally the wrong shade of skin tone. Not in a bad way, but if I don't lighten up the light a little bit. Is this the right light? Oops. Did I change all my lights by accident? No, I need to go to device. Okay. And let's just lighten it up a little bit better. There we go. That's more my natural skin tone. I was gonna say, I look like I have been like, I look like I'm just like sitting right behind the sun with that lighting there. First shot, the waffle was disgusting. Yeah, it was a little bit disgusting. Same with the shot on the SU-1 130. But man, I'm really enjoying this tank. Also, the teams have gotten a little bit more bearable now that I put some control mode on, so that's making this session a little bit nicer. The only question is, did they send heavy tanks this way or not? I guess we'll try capping out for a start and see what happens. So they're not here. Might be in mid though, right? They could be in mid. Or maybe they're just mid. Alright, I'm going to assume we're going to run into some fine specimens of spawn sniping heavy tonks. And I full-heartedly plan on bamboozling these dudes. Man, this tank is so fast! Look how fast I'm just yeeting around here, man. Ah, yes. Why, if it isn't everyone's favorite species, the spawn sniping heavy tonk. Alright, let's angle up a little bit here so he will have a little bit more trouble pinning my lower plate. Alright, angle the tracks in a little bit. We'll track him, and then we're going to get to an even more haul-down position over here. That way he will not have the immediate gun depression to shoot me. Although with a damaged rack, this dude might be just out of it. I'm going to get up close and personal. Nice, we cleared him out. Very good. Oh, this traverse speed is insane. Nice stuff. We do have double caps, so we are kind of chilling for now, even though the game is pretty close for the time being. We do have this object here as well. Let's see if he backs up at all. Oh wait, there is standard 50 TP. 369 damage into our boy here. Well, as this game is already pretty much a dub, I mean, well, look at all these free shots. Now you can see the standard 50 TP has a lot better armor on the turret than mine, but you know, it doesn't matter too much in the end. His tank is nowhere near as fast, which is why he's just getting permatrack there. Actually, we are not winning. Let's take it easy, boys. Look, guys. Look, I'm spawn sniping in a heavy tank. I'm spawn sniping in a heavy tank. Whatever will I do? I'm gonna let my team down. I'm just waiting for my camo to reset so I can support these fools. Emil is gonna kill himself here, sadly. Maybe I should continue spawn sniping low-key, because our CC is not being very helpful, I'll tell you that. On the other hand, this object 252U here will not be able to back up in time when I pull around this corner and eat him through the lower plate. And he will not be able to out-reload me either. Nor will he be able to outmaneuver me. Tank's built different. When it comes to mobility, it's hard to beat a vehicle like this. Alright, you can go for B-cap if you want. I'm gonna go for C-cap. Let's see, we hit those. I don't know, maybe we do, maybe we don't. Don't really matter too much to me. Oh wait, we win on default just by cap. But I'll cap this base just in case anyways. We just need one cap anyways. The object officer gonna get on the other cap. I'll just go for the dub here. Mans can't be bothered. I could have damage farmed a little more. Oh, hi. How's your day going, son? How's your day? Fatness camping is a nightmare. I know, Lewis. How could I? Nah, Fatness is always middle, no matter the lighting. Hey, yo. Don't pamper me too much. You might make my head implode, and that wouldn't be a good thing, would it? True, it has the black hole side armor. Yeah, Fatty is like a super gamer move right now. Ah, yeah, I already read that. I recognize the background. LOL. Ah, yes, great background. I'm trying to draw my own, but it takes time. Last stop for me, plus 70%. Not bad. You got a Philips Hue or what? I actually use Govee because Govee is cheaper. They're not quite as high quality as Philips Hue, but Govee for the price point is very good bang for your buck in terms of LED lighting strips and LED bulbs and stuff like that. They can control from your phone. Very convenient, to be honest. So as a tier 10 matchup, we have our tech tree counterpart over here, Mr. Big Brain. I'm Mr. Big Brain, as obviously I cannot even pen the front of this dude. So obviously I am more talented than him. E100 about to give me a drive wheel shot here, maybe. Bouncing 960 HE, but also getting catch sniped by the ST1 there. So a good shot, Mr. ST1. Let's see if we do anything about Mr. 62A here. Quick shot into him there. Good stuff. 62A is a bit overexposed here in my opinion, so let's see if we can capitalize on that at all. He knows I'm looking at him, so he's probably not going to peek me. I wonder. Watch. Not quite. Oh, we got an E100 to deal with on the front line anyway, so I got to get ready to deal with this E100 here. As long as my allies don't let the 62A on me, we're chilling. Oh. Honestly, that 62A is going to be such a nuisance to deal with, man. But wait. Wait a second. E100 is giving me time to push up into a safer position here. Let's go. Woo! 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 Yeah, you keep side scraping there, boss. You do you. And I out-reload you by like 5 seconds, buddy. 62A finally getting bonked as he should have from the very start. He should have been bonked from the very start. Alright, quick track shot. Hey, yo, how is that not a full pen? 20 reverse speed goes burr. This dude can't even catch up to me. Ay. Alright. 50 TP below us here. Quick shot to him. Nice stuff. That's 2,000 block damage already. I'm telling you, just being able to go 50 kilometers an hour or 20 kilometers an hour in reverse allows you to ricochet so many shots that people don't expect. ST1's gaming. I'm just gonna go for the guaranteed pens at this point because there's no point in me wasting my HP. Okay, I need to keep this dude alive though if I can. It's just the team, the friendly team thing to do, you know. Actually, you know what? Screw being a friendly team player. That might have cost me almost my death here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I knew the E100 would get cross right out eventually. This is why I made that play. Oh, buddy. Thank you. For the 560 damage. No. How could you? How could you? How could you? No. Yes, give me the HE. Wow, 480. That's almost as much as a standard AP roll with my high explosive ammunition there. That ain't cool. That ain't cool in the slightest. Buddies, do not die. If you die, it's game over. Trust. Trust in a homie who knows. Just kidding. You don't have to trust me, but just don't die. That's all I request. Yeah, there's the Vickers. The question is, where's the patent at? That's my main concern here. Boink. Patent's at C. That's good news. Think the Vickers spokes that? Oh my gosh, our object done got himself killed. Okay, that's fine by me. Here's what we're gonna do. The Vickers gets killed. The patent probably goes for me. That's his logical first move here. If I get spotted, that means he's crossing right. Okay, he is crossing right. Oh, it's Fatty. Long time, buddy. He could win this, technically speaking. If he big brains this, he could easily win this. Because I don't know if our Super Conqueror is the most trustworthy player. That's why. It's fine. If he goes to go for me, the Super Bunker gets him. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'll take that. Oh, my bangs are getting in the way. I thought I brushed them out of my face before I put my headphones on. As this programming could add Centurion Avron or Churchill Avery? Both have 209mm derp. That'd be kind of memes. Wow, that's an ace. 4K. Let's go. Not bad. Not bad. I thought it somehow feels like you have to be to be better, huh? Fantasy's kindness nearly killed him. It did nearly kill me. Ay ay ay. Ugh. The reason I was going for the ST1 there, by the way, is it was 50-50 if I could pen that Hunter's turret with how he was angling it. So the faster I killed the ST1 there, the more my allies would be able to pile in on the E100 and kill him. So I decided to clear out the things behind them that were sideways and just try and keep the E100 at bay in the meantime. At least in my opinion, that felt like the best play. I don't know if it was in the end, but at least that's what I felt was good there. Also, I wouldn't have to shoot APCR at the side of an ST1. We're going to go for a big brain cross here. Does he spot me? I think the bushes keep me covered. Nice. We are sneaky boys. We are sneaky. Look at us. Sneaky breaky. Getting out for free. Oh no, Jose David over here getting bombed in his Jaegeroo. That's a rip. Rip for Jose. Mans has been absolutely murked in spawn. Let's see if I can pick up a kill on this poor soul. Nice. Rip Jose, man. The Yo and the T30 both providing some juicy targets here. This is why I love this position if you can take it. Let's aim for those fuel tanks maybe. Not quite able to, but we do get some easy pens from here, so I'm going to take advantage of all those pens while I can. T30 angling his turret in a little bit. Not a bad play on our man's part, but the Yo is making a bit of a mistake here, so... It hit right where my reticle was pointed, dude. Like that minuscule little red marker on his turret is right where it hit. I didn't think that was actually going to prevent me from penning him, but the more you know. The more you know. Alright, looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of Type 71 1v1ing over here. Now, I cannot pen a type very easily, unfortunately. But if this type gets a little overconfident here, we can easily 1v1 him. Now, luckily for me, the type has diabolical DPM. Also, luckily for me, my team is just gaming on them and I have a whole for support. I'm not really too concerned about this 1 versus 1. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, watch this, boys. Oh! We hit a little too low in the hatch there. This dude's going to get confident and then he's going to get yolled from behind. So I'm going to push in from his right side. Pressure him out a little bit here. Hello, good sir. Type 71 having a splendid day. Look at this dude. Bless his soul. The Type 71's DPM got wrecked, by the way. Dude can't do anything here. Ay. Or it's DPM to get wrecked. His DPM is just garbage in general. Its mobility got wrecked, though. Ooh. I'm gonna hope that you have that, buddy. Looks like you do not. You only have like 400+ millimeters of AP pen. Let's see. If he doesn't kill him, I'll kill him. Okay. Well, unfortunately, my man's died here because I didn't kill him. I feel bad about it, low-key, but so is the way of life. Oh, yes! The 700 HE! Let's go! Save my game, buddy! My game has been saved. One more HE shell. Come on. One more HE. Yes! And the fire! I am the master of damage farm. That's how you be a certified damage farmer, for want of a better word. 290, 230. It wasn't it 165? Was? Huh? Eh? I had no clue what you're talking about. That's 4K and an ace. Easy. Easy as can be. Because GG's 57. I'm sorry, Hori. Ball tickler. My bad, bro. My bad. Oh my gosh. Juicy high rolls. I know, right? I mean, still is the closest we're going to get to an AVRE. YouTube live stream notification on Fatness stream hasn't been working for me for months. Have you tried clicking on the bell icon in the YouTube app? I love it when chatters are like and subscribe and tap that YouTube bell icon to be notified when new content is released. If you are on my Discord server though, you do get pinged right before I go live, about 30 minutes or so when I make my stream preview. It will at everyone on my Discord server and let them know, hey, I'm gonna be live soon. So if YouTube ain't cutting it for you in terms of early oh buddy, do not block me. Oh my gosh, I could have HE'd this fool here. I could have HE'd him, but the rat's type got in my way. Isn't that annoying, guys? Don't you just love it when you can HE someone, but then the type 71 that you're fighting just gets in your way and blocks it like a Chad of a type player? Anyways, this game is over for them already. They have no map control. They're all down low. Although the only redemption I can see for the enemy team is if my allies all get baited into pushing down low and thus giving up all map control that we could have. That could screw us over very easily here. Hi, buddy. Shell velocity wasn't cutting it there. Ah, well, what harm is he causing? T-30's waiting for me. Here's what we might do. I don't like giving up the high ground. I think that's always a really poor mistake players make on this map when they start getting pressured from behind. What I can do, though... Oh, come on. Just a little bit more gun depression. Please. Please, just a little bit more. Okay, here I should have just enough to shoot him when he pushes across. There we go. Oh, and the T-22 as well. Actually, I can just go back and use this hill as gun depression. Falsify some gun depression. You know how it is, guys. Because their team is actually getting baited hardcore here. I don't know what their team... This is why you do not go down on this map, by the way, guys. Down on this map is the biggest mistake you can make. Just letting you know right now. Hat shot. You guys can kill a T-22, right? He's completely by himself, by the way. Shouldn't be that hard to kill. Ay. How lucky. Well, I guess I gotta do it. Fine, I'll do it myself, as Thanos-san once said. Alright. I guess that's GG, isn't it? Oh, are you sending it, buddy? I believe you can fly. I believe I can't fly. And I guess that's GG for the enemy team here. I mean, I highly doubt they're winning this. Not with those rolls. Oh. Well, that was close. Too close for comfort, ain't it? That puts me at about 3.8k damage. I'll take it. This should give me just under 4k if I hit my next shell. Type random too. Not bad. Almost 200 likes. Let's go, guys. It's over. 292. I have the high ground. What is the semicircle and the aiming circle? So the semicircle there displays basically when your special perk of this tank, which is referred to as combat stabilization, you can have a peek at it right there. Basically, the whole traverse and acceleration, when you're under 15 kilometers an hour, that dispersion that would usually be added onto your reticle no longer exists. It's a special perk that only the VZ55, the Tier 9 VZ, and this vehicle have in the game right now. So, yeah, it's a very handy feature, honestly. If you're not moving too much, it means you're almost always aimed in. It's great. Bro, really quoting Thanos right now. Sus. No, Fatness, don't succumb to the anxiety. Fatness, the damage farmer certificate come with a free subscription for paid actors. That will come at a $1,500 a year upcharge for the paid actors. As you can understand, it takes quite a few people to pay those employees to intentionally throw their games. You know, they have to actively count in with me and keep an eye when I'm in queue. It's a lot of work for the paid actors, so yeah, you know, there's a bit of a up in the subscription cost there. All right, let's put a quick shell towards this dude. 60 TP. Oi. Where are my allies at? Well, that's no good, ain't it? Well, that's definitely no good, ain't it? Guys, I have accepted my fate. You know what my fate is? My fate is to first try and bait the 60 TP that's around this corner. and then get the heck out of here before I get YOLO by 3 tier 10 heavy tanks. I am running. I am running. I am running. There we go. That's better. Now I'm in a semi-safe position. I just don't want to be committed to a corner where I cannot win no matter what. Also, they have a lot of players in the mid. I wonder if I can take advantage of that, because our 57 went straight for B cap. Has that supremacy mentality, bro. Must cap the base, but also at the same time, dude's out here putting himself in the worst situation. However, I digress ever so slightly here. That's not good. Goodness, what am I doing? What am I doing, guys? Their team is actually throwing too, which is the funny thing. I didn't think they would, but they are throwing the heavy side. And our med side is actually losing, which I thought would win. Go figure. So is the way of life. Not the way of the damage farmer. How is their team actually throwing so hard back here? Shout out to our 140. 140 did a pretty good job killing the TVP by himself, pretty much. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna help push up top. Yeah, we got to. We got to push up top, boys. The 113 needs to go down. Come on. I like how I've done like 0 damage this game. This has been fantastic. 113's dead. I didn't think my meds were gonna go up top or my TDs were gonna help out so much. Dude, they came in so clutch at the end. I farmed 0. This is a rip. Now this Conway's just gonna back up and get wrecked from behind as well. Nice job, buddy. Holy smokes, what is this game? Their heavies just YOLO'd out into the worst positions when they could have just held Hall down in the corner. I wasn't thinking they were gonna throw it like that, you know? It caught me completely off guard. Oh my goodness, dude. These players are unreal. Why would the TI2 YOLO in? Up, and here comes the T22's YOLO. At least I can farm a shell to him. My gosh, there's no way. I thought I was gonna get YOLO in the corner by the heavies. Then their heavies just all give up completely, dude. Like, what? These heavies are unreal. Oh my gosh. That T22's last sight. His last sight was just getting wrecked by 4 tanks. They didn't give me a chance to farm because I was used to my typical teammates to just sit back and do nothing and would have just let me get YOLO'd in the corner. So I decided to relocate out of there because I had a feeling 3 heavy tanks were going to be there. Then the 60 TP does the biggest brain crossing in the open, gets full health. The object decides not to commit, instead sits in front of B. And the 113 dies. I'm like, I don't know where to go. Every time I relocated out, they all got nuked. I guess my team was just built different. They put Char Gunner in a Polish tank with American commander from Arkansas. I almost read those Arknights. Don't judge. Oh, well, that wasn't a farm game. That's a rip. At least it was a dub, though. I will take a dub very happily. Let's see. Object, Progetto, 57, E100. Same object from before. What type of heavies do we have? Just a Kron. Kron's probably gonna go up top. I'm gonna play as a med a little bit more this game and actually go clear med set out. Maybe that might be a good idea. It kind of depends, though. I don't like caves so much from this angle. I think it's a wee bit worse. So let's see what we can do about it. My poor thumb sleeves are almost worn through. I've noticed a little bit of a decrease in their performance and helping me me not mess up all my shots. I figured that 140 would be there. All right, let's see if that 57 heavy crosses. AMX should spot him when he does. If he does. Oh my gosh, the one moment I use my lookout bar. I am cursed. The one moment I use my lookout bar to make sure I'm not getting spot from the left is when he crosses. Let me think about this. 57 is just pushing into town by himself. The enemy team actually have a vastly superior caves control. My concern right now is the fact that we can't do anything without getting crossfired out by this 57. And I know this is going to sound insane, but as long as my allies can hold spawn for... Hopefully I didn't just get my tank stuck. You know what? We'll just go this casually back up. if we can kill this 57, then we're free to flank them. The issue is this 57 is going to be a big pain in the booty until we can take him down. And of course, our heavy tanks are not going to hold caves, but we can't really hold caves with this lineup. That team has way too much map control. This spawn sucks for holding caves. That's why I hate going caves, especially from this spawn. You can't hold caves from this spawn. You get absolutely wrecked. Ricochet, sadly. Alright, so we have found the 57 heavy. Fortunately for us. He was also tracked. 1 HE into him here. We're going to get up close and personal. If we clear this 57 heavy out, my team won't have to worry about their flank anymore. He might even be clipping his magazine here. Alright. We're just going to continue turret blocking him to the best of my ability. There we go. Me and this AMX-30 prototype can kill him, but it's going to be a scuffed game. I mean, if we win this, it's going to be a miracle. With our positioning here, it's going to be a miracle if we win this, man. We have absolutely zero map control right now. That was a pen. Alright, we're going to have to go for corner control here then. I'm going to back up a little bit. Holding hold down in corners are our last bet, guys. It is our last hope. No, not our 140 friends here. Our 402 friend, I mean. The 140 being nice and aggro around this corner? Maybe. I'm gonna focus the 140 out first. He's the one that needs to die quickest here. Go on, AMX-30 prototype. Just put one shell into him. I'll even take one from the 704 here to pick up the kill. I need to pick up one kill, buddy. One kill. He failed. He failed. He severely failed. I'm probably gonna die to whoever's in the right side anyways now. Oh, we may as well go for the extra damage while we can. Bruh. I totally saw that coming from the start. Oh, it does not matter if I'm holding caves with them. We lose that by lineup, man. We had to go mid or hold B. I should have encouraged my team to do that. Because, like, you just can't hold with this lineup, man. You can't make it to caves in time for starters. How about 140 from 5k? Oh, right, because our CC did 0, our 183... did 400 damage, our 402 did 2 shots, our Crod did 3 shots, our E3 did 2 shots. I mean, like, pretty much no one on the team did more than 2 or 3 shots. That's kind of a rip. Yeah, my team was bad, but I mean, I told you, like, I said I don't like going caves, and that's exactly why, especially from that spawn, which in my opinion is vastly inferior. It's way harder to take map control from that side. And if they have stronger heavies, which they did, because unfortunately my heavies were a bit slow, and including me, but I was just waiting to see if I could flank around them there, but I couldn't, sadly. Rain afternoon, fans from Philippines. Oh, greetings. Well, hopefully you like rain, because that makes life better if you do. Shout out to my boys in the Midwest for voicing a child's tank game. I mean, I would harbor a guess that the majority of WoT Blitz players are actually adults. The majority. Maybe not. Maybe like 50%. But either way, I think a significant chunk of the WoT Blitz players are actually not kids. Truly adorable. God loves such teams. Truly adorable. Yes, they're the sweetest things possible, man. Nothing ever goes wrong. I still love this tank, though. I still do really enjoy this tank. You know, the fact I was even able to pull 3,300 damage out of that scenario speaks a lot to the vehicle's abilities, because I wasn't really expecting that to turn out so well, considering how quickly my team just disintegrated up top. But thankfully, this gun works quite well, so that allows you to hit some cracked shots and stuff. And I don't know what this T-49 is doing here, to be honest. Just going to kind of low-key ignore him, maybe. Can I ignore him, though? Should I ignore him? Not fully. Oh, nice. Yoink. 511. Good stuff. And now with this incredible traverse speed, I can just immediately turn around for our good old T-54E1. Typical player just YOLOing in unnecessarily when they don't need to. Yeah, that's right. Good T-54. You're such a good player, buddy. Ah, yes. T-54 are talented, I tell you. Like I stated at the start of the stream, I have yet to see a good T-54 player. Prove me wrong. I might take a shot from the 704 here, but I still think it'd be worth it to take Hill. The team's trying to play a bizarre cap strat, so if we can foil that strat with positioning, we're chilling. This game actually has potential to be pretty high farm, because mostly they're tier 8 heavies, which are easiest buy to farm up in a tank like this. A Barask might have a good game too, although he might get HE'd by 704 low-key. Oh, hello, Mr. Moishan. Another showing to you, buddy. Well, this is free. This is why you don't go in counter cap, guys. It's not a good idea. Alright, if you want to hold the corner for the start of the game, be my guest. I do that all the time. But, yeah, going to encounter cap is never going to end well. That's 3k damage out already. I just wish my DPM was better. I could be shooting more on the move here. Guys, I think this game is already over. There's only 3 tanks left, guys. I think the battle is won. Oh no, not my max roll too. I needed to farm that dude. I wanted to get my 4k damage out, you know? Nice. The mobility goes hard on this vehicle. Alright, let's see what we can do about Mr. 704 here. Tank goes burr, tank goes burr. Quick shot onto him here. That's 4k damage out already. This game was a piece of cake thanks to their players' positioning, really. Dude gets blocked as well. Bullied. Absolutely bullied. I don't know what their team was doing. That was a bot farm fest, dude. All their heavies just cruising into the cap. The T-54 YOLOing over. The T-49 YOLOing the wrong way. Like, bruh. 4,500 damage. That was like a piece of cake farm fest. How are we doing on dubs? For the most part, pretty good. Except for there. That was bad. But, I mean, we've been winning a lot since, for the last, like, hour or so. Mine just needs to be removed from tier 10 in my opinion. I wouldn't complain too much, to be honest. Mine's just great if you're in like a gun depression hold down heavy, aka the Regressor. It's a nice map for that vehicle, but like most other tanks just cannot perform well on it. Mr. Game & Watch, enjoy your lunch. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for dropping by. I can't find a game without someone saying easy. Why so many toxic people? If they win, easy. If they lose, they talk crap. Yeah, I have no clue, dude. I have no clue. I have chat off 90% of the time for a reason. Sometimes I'll turn it on if I need to instruct an ally, but that's about it. Having better games now? Yes, gentlemen, I am. Actually, the last several games have been pretty good for the most part. One bad game here and there, but it's been pretty consistent. I still think my average is stuck around 3.5. I was aiming for 3.8. But not with these teams. If I was truly being a bit of a damage farmer, I would have just played at a different time. But since I've committed to a stream, I just kept grinding forward. Where do I buy this tank? I would recommend give it a couple months to grind out the Kitcoin currency needed to eventually get this vehicle. And then if you really feel like you want it, then you can purchase it. Because, you know, if you buy it last minute, it'll probably be the cheapest option for you than buying it outright, if that makes sense. And I don't know how much it costs to get it outright, but it's probably not the cheapest. Just a guess. Just a guess. Alright, so let's see what we can do now. Maybe I should have gone Medside. Low-key, Medside would have been goated. They only have a Leo after all. I wonder. I think their team's going to go town, personally. I don't want to be stuck in the mid if they do go town. I'm actually going to help our Leo kind of along this bottom side here. My gosh, this tank is fast. It has no right to go this fast. It feels more like a giant medium tank than a heavy sometimes. Alright, no one spotted. No one spotted. As I anticipated, their team is indeed in town. And the real question being, how can we deal with them from here without overextending and getting ourselves nuked? Because the Badger's back here. That's good to know. This might be a diabolical move if their 183 is set up for me. I think I gotta go clear out the Badger. Yeah. This Badger's never gonna know what happened, dude. He's just gonna pull up one day He's gonna be like, how the heck did a tier 9 heavy tank get up to me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, you don't hit those. You don't hit those. Yep, you're dead. Alright, one more shot to the Badger, and then he should go down there. It's kind of GG. I lost a little bit more HP than I would have wanted. But I figured clearing this side out as quickly as possible would benefit my team most. And here's what I'm going to do now. They're mostly flocking to our spawn. Oh, they don't even have a 183. They just have a Fosh. I might set up back here with our TDs to see if I can help them out. Or go mid. One of the two. The only problem with going mid... Okay, maybe if I have a 60 TP with me, I can hold mid. I just don't want to get caught out and focus fired to death, right? If they spot me in the mid by myself. But if I have a 60 TP with me, it's safe. And I also have these double TDs for cover fire. So I'm going to go here. Here might be the safest mid position for me. What's up, Tanks? How's it going? Good to see you, dude. Alright, so we have this unfortunate soul here. Unfortunately, he does manage to... Where did he pen me? I can't even see where he penned me. Unfortunately, he just manages to pen me. We'll just leave it at that. TVP on my Skoda on my left. There we go. 563 damage. Good stuff. See, this is why I went left. Otherwise, I would be the recipient of this enemy team's push here. Which would hurt a whole lot, if you know what I mean. So I'm glad I could just instead farm this out passively from my position. Hopefully the 704 starts shooting fools. I think the 704 messing up his shot a little bit there. A bit worried that the Skoda's going to push under and clip me out, but we'll just have to bank on getting one ricochet if that's the case. I did not have acceleration there. Heavy should be fine. I actually need to help our Jaeger out here a little bit. On one shot. Thank you. Nice, 704 yeets him as well. Too bad I didn't high roll him. We could have killed him out there. That's 3k damage dealt so far. And I believe. Nice. Important kill shot there. VK is getting slowly wrecked. That's good news. I'm sure they still have the object just sitting here waiting for me. Not quite waiting for me. It's the K91 now. Quick shot to this dude. Okay. So 20 reverse speed is going to go hard in this scenario here because I'm getting double YOLO'd. I'm just going to back around this corner. And hope my allies can help me out here. Come on. Our 704 is probably the most useless TD I think we've had all game. He had 10 years to shoot this middle, the VK, this heavy's crossing in the open, the Skoda that was spotted for ages. I don't know what the heck he's been shooting at all game. But we can probably win this. The K91's not very good by the looks of it. As long as our 60 TP goes left. I might have to unmute just 60 TP. Buddy, I'm literally telling you they're on your left. Please tell me you're not this situationally aware. He is. He 100% is. Buddy. Okay, now they're in front of you. Thanks for the donation, Tanks. Buddy! They're all in front of you. What are you doing? Buddy, he's right in front of you! No! Oh my gosh! It took him 10 billion years to aim that in. Dude, it's the side of a tier 9 medium tank. One of the fattest profile ones. That 60 TP was a bit of a yikes. Anyways, our full HP 704 should be able to clutch up here. We do win this. We do win this. Somehow the WTD in tier 9 is my best. WTD in tier 9 is insane, bro. It's insane. Based hippo. Yeah, the hippo. Hippo gang. 704, you have HP. Just send it. I believe, sir. Sir, you have 4 hit points. You can kill one of them and they still won't be able to clip you out before your next shell is loaded in. Conway, one of the few players that actually played right this game. A little bit big brainery by this Conway here, who has been done a very good job situating himself to kind of deal damage without dying. The problem is you're being too passive. You're being way too passive. There's only a minute left. You have to go and clear some things out. But I thought he wasn't going to hit that, man. I thought he wasn't going to hit that. I was going to say, you don't have much time to finish this game up here. Oh, nice. K9 was just big chilling over here. Oh, is the K9 AFK? No, he's just chilling. Whew, Conway really rushing that shot there. We get the dub. Let's go. Dots, he's got himself. Ay. STB1 best girl. STB1 is very pog, I will admit. Oh. Well, we did 4,000 damage, so I think as far as I'm concerned, I did really good that game. I'm just curious. Oh, he only has 3,000 games. He's not the newest player. How's he doing in his 60 TP? Oh, 60 TP is his first tier 10? It is. He has played 700 games in it, though, so. But you know what? It's his first tier 10. I guess we shouldn't be so hard. Dude has some 3K games, so, you know, he's not the most experienced player in the game, and I can understand that. About 3.5, 71% win rate. It could be worse. I was hoping for 3.7, 3.8k average in this tank. I definitely could if I was sweating it solo when I felt the teams were sufficient. A lot of it is choosing the right time to play. Ordinarily, I would have stopped playing a while ago with the kind of inconsistency of the teams right now. But I'm just pushing on for the stream. But yeah, just under 3.5. It could be worse. Could be worse. I mean, that's very solid still for a tier 9 heavy tank, in my opinion. Although I feel I definitely could do better, for sure. What's your best tech tree tank, folks? I think mine's the 907, but I won't count that. Probably T22? Nah. T100 LT. I have 4,300 average in it, and I played like 1,000 games in it. And even after it nerfed, I played a lot of games in that tank and still performed really well. Has to be T100 LT. Alright, let's see. It's in counter cap mode, so that means probably my best play here would actually be to go hill. If it was supremacy, I'd make a bit of a town play. You can work town plays very well, but since it's in counter, you know, it's unlikely they'll get that supremacy double cap lead type of situation. So I'm just going to go for the hill here, and we'll aim a blind shot in just in case. You never know. Sometimes those can hit. It's good practice to always aim for those blind shots at the start of the game if possible. Because one day you will hit those. I have done it many times. Alright. Sen's not really spotting a whole lot up here. That does make me wonder. Yeah. Very suspicious. Oh, nope. No, they do have tanks up here. They're just playing it a little bit passively. I get it. I'm top tier. Well, there are some decent... Not a regressor. I like how I haven't ran into a single regressor. Like, no one has this tank yet. All session, it's just been me as the only regressor in these games here. Hey, buddy. Okay, how do I do 280 splash and not full pen him? That's my question. Yeah, he's not going to be able to escape. We'll just go for the E50 instead. 520 into him there. We're gonna have to go for cap reset soon. This shouldn't be a huge issue. The SU is already dead. The E50 is about to die as well. Damage his engine. And the SU is in there. Is that a tier 7 tank and a tier 9 matchup? No way. You can't kill him, right? Or am I gonna have to do it for you? I guess I get to do it for him. Alright, well, we got ourselves here an SU-152, who's just full sending it. Yeah, actually AP pen by lower plate. That's impressive. That wasn't even heat. I didn't think AP could pen this thing's lower plate. The more you know. The more you know. Okay. Let's see what we can do about cap here now. I have plenty of time to go for the reset. I'm going to take a safer approach so I don't get YOLO'd the moment I reset it. It's the VK that has all the cap points, so we'll go for that. Most of the cap points. See if we can bait a shell out of this dude, or maybe the Emil while I'm at it. Let's see if the Emil backs up. I don't really want to take one from the VK. Oh my gosh, he pens at that angle? That's ridiculous. Where did he even pen? That doesn't even make sense. I'm pretty sure at that angle he shouldn't be able to pen me very easily. This is what I was waiting for. The Emil. Really? That's a meme and a half. Thank you, RNG. Oh my gosh, RNG. Stop screwing around with me, man. Aye, aye, aye. There we go. Well, I farmed nothing this game. Their team got wrecked because they went encounter cap, which I kind of figured they would. What if they made realistic like War Thunder and one shot could kill a tank? That would make realistic games really short unless you gave everyone like 5 lives. And it would be super campy. No one would want to do anything. They'd all just be hiding. Or actually, maybe if it's only an option for one shot to kill a tank. I could see that. But like not every time. Wouldn't that just be an Amarak? Good night, brother. Thanks. See you, comic. You crazy. Literally reading your username and not calling you crazy. Or get bombed by a plane. Ah, fun. Fatness, why hasn't Wargaming added Swedish voice lines to WoT Blitz yet? I have absolutely no clue. I am sorry. I cannot satisfy your question. Cell's passing space to armor has been broken for years now. LOL. Shell's passing. Oh yeah, passing space to armor. Not really. If it's standard shells, you can understand it. It's only if like a heat shell or an HE shell like manages to pen through your space armor that's a bit whack. And this tank only has tracks. It doesn't have any other space armor except for its tracks. No, it's understandable. Low key. This looks like a Halloween tank, low key, like a Tinkin style type vehicle. It doesn't really give me retro vibes. It gives me Pepega vibes. I don't know if this is a bad idea. I don't have the armor to really hold bridge, but I do have the firepower to maybe pull it off. It does depend on who gets spotted where, though. I got spotted? How? Was it the Yo? Or was it TI5? Oh, it was this dude. He pulled way too far up. I was like, what the heck spotted me? Okay. It's getting crossfire from this side. Ooh, actually, this is really bad for us. Our flank is completely open. What did our meds do? We have 2 meds. They have 2 meds. Why didn't our meds commit to take care of the flank is my question here. Our poor type is just getting crossfired for days because no one covered the flank. So I'm going to see if I can try and support him to some extent here. Ah, he's already dead. It's hopeless for him. Bruh, what on earth did our meds do to just ditch the flank like this? That was not a smart play by them. IS-7's repeating the same mistake. I'm not going to commit. This game's over. We've lost our 2 tier 10 heavy tanks in the first, like, minute. Thanks to the fact that our meds did absolutely nothing to protect our flank. Like, hello? Now we're losing heavy side as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, sure. He catches me on fire, too. Nice meme. Nah, this game's just over, dude. This game is just beyond over. I can't believe what our allies did this battle, man. Diabolical gameplay, to say the least. We're gonna have to back up a little bit here. At least the gun handling did its job. Holy smokes. Oh! Look at this man! Look at this man! This man is finally pushing in after we've lost 2 of our tier 10 heavies. Why don't you work for Wargaming? And I'll have all of the answers to our questions. Come on, fan. It's totally shaking my head right now. You should know why Swedish voice Simon. I'm sorry, Takes. I'm sorry. I should have known. I should have known. Thank you for the donation. Oh gosh, our meds undoubtedly threw that so hardcore. They had a 1-to-1 match on the flank. They very easily could have held off their meds. 50 TP, 0 damage. CC1, 1 shot. WZ 121, sat back and did 1 shot. Type 71, 2 shots. Centurion, 2 shots. Oh my gosh, IS-7, 2 shots. No one on my team did more than 2 shots because they decided to just leave our flank open. I'm like, I'm a heavy tank. It's fine for me to go to the main spot, but come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Ooh, that was painful. Need one more good game. Takes to be the bigger man right now and ask him the real questions. Why does shell velocity feel slow as it looks? It probably doesn't have the best shell velocity. That's why. Exhale. He will win. Do you think this tank is better than the 50 TP Proto? That's up for debate. I think the armor is slightly worse than the 50 TP Proto. Maybe the gun's better because it has way better APCR. The gun is less accurate on the move, more accurate when you aim in. DPM's about the same, I think. I do think it does have a lot more mobility than 50 TP Proto, which is nice. So they're very similar with minor trade-offs, I would say. But for me, I love the 50 TP prototype. I love this tank, so They're pretty much the same type of play style. But the fact that people are gonna sleep on the regressor, that's actually maybe not such a bad thing, man. Like, it's a very fine performing vehicle, so maybe you don't want too many people big braining in it. Like, even though I only have like 3.5k and 70% in it for today, I'm sure on in a different, like, sweatier session where I actually went a little bit more sicko mode, we could easily have pulled like 3.8k in this vehicle. Because it does have the ability to farm that. The only letdown is only has 2400 DPM, which is fine for tier 9 heavy, but it's not always suited for those fast damage farming situations. But I mean, dude, look at his speed. We're already in the corner. We even beat the 113 to the corner. Okay, I did get spotted though. That's a bit worrisome. I don't know what that dude is thinking. I don't know what that dude is thinking. Hello. Spawn sniping heavy tanks. Honestly, they're the best, aren't they? Okay, I'm gonna act like I'm pulling back, debate him out a little bit. Where's their 183 at? That's my concern. Bless his poor Pepega soul. Wait a second. Look at his 20 reverse speed, by the way. 20 reverse speed goes brr so fast, this K91 won't have a clue what just happened to him. All that he knows is he got domed, and he has no idea why. Maybe not with a 183 here. Ah, screw it. We're going for it, buddies. We're getting down before the 183 can shoot me. Whee! This tank is so fast, dude. The way I could just yeet past him, he didn't even get to shoot me once, and I was able to stay 183 safe. That's a total dub. I'm telling you, this tank is memes, guys. This tank is memes. All right. Let's see what we can do here. 183 probably moving back here somewhere. Yoink. So we do spot him up, which is great news. Man's is refusing to drop down for some unknown reason. Hello, sir. Yep, please drop down. Thank you, so I can start farming you and your allies out. Okay. So how are we going to deal with this 183 here? Firstly, I think he's going to poke out around this corner in a moment's time. Do I have time to kill him? I am by myself, so maybe ratting on him is not the worst idea. Maybe not the best idea as well. Okay, on the positive side, I do have the high ground now. And as AB1 says, I have the high ground, Anakin. It means he's gonna get dunked on. I like this 183. Dude's trying his best, you know. I give him credit for that. Okay, you've got to be kidding me now, huh, buddy? I'm getting shot from the flank. Guess I'll just have to 1v1 this fool and hope for the best. I really got to see if I can try and bait a shell without getting heshbend by this man's. Alright, then we're going to get up close and personal, so he won't be able to hesh me very easily here. That's fine by me. I out-reload him and kill him. I had to pull down, that was the problem. I didn't have much of a choice here. Okay. I should out-reload him here. Plus, I don't think he has to traverse to even shoot me. Yeah, we're fine. We're circle of deathing a tank destroyer here. Oh man, our grill's the only one left? Okay, we're gonna have to book it to the corner here. Don't have a choice. I know the STB1's somewhere around here. Take a blind shot just in case. Maybe that was a hit. I didn't see a splash. I didn't see a splash. No, that's where he's relocated to. Boo-hoo, no fun. I still might be able to book it to the corner before anyone makes it to me. The only issue is me getting spotted there was a bit of a rip. I didn't think the STB had located all the way back. On the more positive side of things, if I do make it to the corner and get hauled down here, I'm fine. Firstly, before we deal with this STB1, we're going to have to deal with the Minotauro and VZ on our left side here. So let's see where they're at. Are they not pushing in yet? Seems that they are not. Okay, one of them is in the cap. Okay, that's good to know. Only a matter of time, STB1. I know you're back here somewhere. Ah, there you are, buddy. I can't shoot the VZ just yet. To act like I'm just backing up here. Just to bait this fool out a little bit. Come on, high roll, please. Darn them low rolls, man. Darn them low rolls. Darn them low rolls. Oh, if I just had not low rolled, I actually could have won that situation. I don't know how the heck my allies threw that, man. That was a bit of a rip. I actually could have won that if they hadn't low rolled. That's kind of a rip, man. That's kind of a big rip. I mean, GG to the STB1. Our K91 did a single shot and died. Our 113 did okay, but he still died unnecessarily. I don't know how they lost the spawn fight. That's a bit of a rip, man. Oh, AM Plev 2000. Thank you very much for the $20 donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Claw Branov. I know, Tinks, it could have been one. You know what I should have done is I should have HE'd the STB's turret earlier on to guarantee the one shot. Because I knew I could have beat them. I really could have beat them there, but I had to bank on getting a high roll. But when you have 450 alpha, hitting that 460 roll was just a 50-50. Not even 50. It was probably like 30-70 odds against me. The change from meme trolling to serious win, the rounds mode was violent. It was a good game. It's too bad I had to take a shot from the 1A3 there. I didn't really have a choice though, because I had to clear him out eventually before my allies all finished killing themselves on the in our spawn. I wish I didn't though, and you know, if the SCB wasn't shooting at me, I probably would have just casually killed that 1A3 without an issue. But then I just had to accept my fate and take the shot there. It is what it is. I wish I didn't have to do that, but sometimes when your team is dying real quickly, you don't have a choice. Show us that side scrape, buddy. I want to see that side scrape. Minotauro up top. That's their only, like, bad TD to deal with. Progetto up top. K91 only now accelerating into the flank here. Dude's probably still... Oh, my gosh. Yes. It's everyone's favorite, a.k.a. the spawn sniping heavy tank. K91 finally getting ready to cross here. Hello? Nah, that has to be a scam. How did that miss? Yeah, that's right, buddy. Aim that in. Good trade, son. Good trade. All right, I'm gonna have to angle my turret out a little bit here. I have a great crossfire from this position, though, so I'm not so worried. Oh my gosh, the 60 TP! This just dead! Oh. Well, there goes my farm. I was actually hoping to farm that fool, but you know how it is. Sometimes life do be that way sometimes. This K91 is getting awfully violent. Alright, quick shell onto the K91 here. Nice. Maybe we can do some quick shells onto the back of this Progetto as well. Hopefully it doesn't move out. Stay right there, buddy. Stay. You are safe. You are safe. No one can shoot you. Apparently I'm not convincing enough. Dude still sent it. Quick shell to the VK here. So that's the tortoise, I think. Or no, not the tortoise. That would be the, is that the Minotauro that shot me just now? Hey, yo. I didn't think the Minotauro had shots on me. He's bad, man. Alright, quick shot to this dude's hatch. Good stuff. Let me just keep a low profile for now. And just deal with this dude slowly but surely. Never mind, he's already dead. He is already dead. 200 LT is running off through our spawn. The Minotauro is busy doing Minotauro thing. So, I guess we just push through our spawn for them. Oh, the joys of chasing after damage when their whole team is dead. Oh, no. Rip the imprisoned mango, man. Whoa, the imprisoned mango is coming for me. I see how it is, buddy. Alright, T100, where you at, buddy? I know you're over here somewhere. Oh my gosh, the Minotauro is sending it for me, maybe? Nah. Mans didn't have the nerve to. Alright, T100 LT. I like how you roll, brother. Come here. No! I do not like how you roll now anymore. Make up your mind, T100. That was a steamroll of a game. No farm. Rip. Oh. Hello, will you watch Champion League tomorrow? Probably not. That's probably a no for me. Oh, come on. We need one more good game in this tank. Yeah, big W, Nutty. I know. Nutty came in clutch. I think over the last 2 streams, Nutty has gifted 90 memberships. 90 memberships. So like 90 of you guys are blessed by Nutty. Shout out to the Giga Chad. To channel membership, not the tuto. Huh? Hey, do you think I should go play a game during doing tournaments? I just came back to the game after a while. That's up to you. Honestly, comp is a very different setting, so you have to make up that decision yourself if you enjoy comp or not. Oh gosh, we've been streaming for 3 hours already. That went by really fast. Wow. Impressive. I didn't expect it to go by so quickly. I do have a, no, it's fine. It's fine, Black. It's fine. I was just, I couldn't read. Okay. It's fine. You know what? I think we had a good run in the Regressor. Just under 3,500 and just under 70% rate, 45 games. Considering how inconsistent the teams were, I think we did pretty good overall. I think we did our job quite well. Oh no, who is salty? Inconsolable. Where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are with your tier 10 doing 1,300 damage. Oh, bless your soul, buddy. I only cleared out the 1A3 and then went back and cleared out the flank, but you know, that's your fault. You guys lost med side. Okay. And you did realistic. Oh, here's what I'm going to do. I have a really funny replay to show you guys after. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my personal account information. Actually, I have a few funny replays to show you guys. No, that's my CC information. Yes. Give me a second. I have some absolute meme replays that I want to show you. Aha, I got my password first try. I'm goated. Takes forever to type it out. Which I think you'll enjoy. Okay, firstly, some Jagdpanzer E100 shenanigans. I have a love-hate relationship with the Jagdpanzer. Sometimes the gun just works absolutely fantastic, and sometimes it does not. Don't worry about that last replay. Kept that for personal research purposes. So yeah, let's go with it. First one, all I gotta do is something quite simple. Okay, the gun on the Jag is very hit or miss. Now, I skipped over. Okay, well, you know what? You kind of saw it. That was the least impressive of the shots I wanted to show you. Basically, we just flicked and yeeted the object 140. It's kind of funny because I was platooning a button at the time, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if I ammo-racked some of them when they come through our spawn? And it's exactly what happened. So in context, that replay was really funny. This shot was memes. These are just some really funny shots that I hit. Now watch this one, guys. Watch this beautiful shot here. And also my not so pog platoon mate getting in my way what I'm trying to aim in, but we still hit those. The Yag's gun just hits different sometimes. That was pretty much the highlight for that game. I do have a good game for you guys though to show you at the end, so fear not. I'm just showing you some of the meme Yag shots that I've been saving up because honestly this tank is so funny. Oh my gosh, I'm clicking too fast. This one was ridiculous. Okay, actually I might go slow-mo for this shot. Listen here, I take my Yag to town. All right, wait for it. Watch this meme of a game. Watch this meme of a shot here. So we're playing Supremacy Town as you probably should in Jaeger. I'm being quite aggressive because I'm like, okay, we probably have an advantage here. A wild 50B gets spotted, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go for the reset here. I was thinking of shooting and aiming in, but then he pulls in. But, oh wait, he barely shows his side. I'm like, meh, I'll just splash with HE. I think it's an auto ricochet with AP. So I'm like, you know what? We'll just load up HE. Watch the shot. You see where it landed? Do you see where the shell landed? Do you see the little gap where the rear of his hull overlays his tracks? It's like behind the tracks. Amazing stuff. You hate to see it. Dude was real molding after that. Anyways, here's the fun game. I was on voice chat with Jen, streaming on Discord for him while I was playing the tier 9 Chinese light tank, and he didn't think I was gonna win it. But we clutched up, guys. We clutched up. So, I actually really like the tier 9 Chinese light tank. I'm just gonna skip over some of the more boring aspects of this replay. Basically, yeah, we can't take corner. I kind of give up on it in a moment, and so I decided, you know what, I'm getting out of here. Let's just clear out the other side. So we're just doing, we're just doing some light tank shenanigans. We've only done one shot of damage. Not really a big farm game, really, for the most part. But I realized really quickly in this scenario that we're not winning up top. Our E4 is going to die. We have to clear 10 out as quickly as possible. That's what we had to do. So I'm just full sending it as, a good old light tank should. Lucky pen on my part. Unfortunately, I thought the VK would be reloading right now, but he was not, and so we end up taking 530. So now we're in 470 HP, and we're just gonna sit at this HP pool for the rest of this game, okay? We're not gonna take any shots. We're just gonna big brain over here. So this VK is very ambitious on shooting at me, and our VK doesn't really want to poke him, so I'm a bit worried. That VK is very tunneled. I'm like, you know what? We'll catch him off guard here. Quick snapshot, pull in. That VK is almost dead now. Just waiting for our VK to do something, but he's not really doing anything. So I'm just going to continue playing this kind of passive game here until we can hopefully kill their VK. Another quick shell into him. By the way, the tier 9 Chinese light tank, low-key goated. The tier 10 is trash, though. I do not like the tier 10. The tier 9 was great, though. The reason the tier 10 is trash is it gets APCR standard, and you cannot pen anything with the worst pen in the game plus APCR. It's the worst combination on a tank. At least the tier 9 gets AP standard, so you can actually pen more targets with your standard ammunition than the tier 10, funnily enough. Anyways, a wild 183 gets spotted here, so I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do about the 183? And so, I'm like, okay, my teammates might be able to clear this side just fine on their own. I'm just gonna deal with this 183. Unfortunate, a little bounce here. Is whatever. This isn't gonna be the biggest farm game. And I'm like, oh no, the 183 is gonna be reloaded before I know it. Luckily, this tank is tiny. And so I'm just gonna hold back here. I'm like, heck, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do in this situation, boys? So we can see that the Kampfpanzer is about to die to the 500 HP E4. We can see the 183 has about 1500 HP. We pull the big brain debate, and there's also like a 1200 HP E4. I'm on a 400 HP light tank. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. And Jet was like, "I give you $50 so you get the dub." But he was psyching me out. He didn't have $50 to give me, sadly. It was good motivation though, because right about now it's like, okay, we're just gonna send it. We don't have a choice. We're trapped here. Let's just see if we can catch these fools off guard. The 183 was totally caught off guard there, so we're able to hit a nice little. Well, never mind. The gun handling on the move is not the best, so unfortunately we do not hit a snapshot into him. And right now I am just trying to get away from this 183. Now, I like to call this the absolute debating gameplay here. Because the 183 obviously is going to think I'm running towards the med corner. Sure, but you actually can't hold med corner very well on your 400 HP light tank because you're just going to get surrounded and possibly YOLO'd. So I'm like, I'm just going to flank the 183. But I'm like, oh no. I actually will not be able to out-traverse them here. And then I'm like, oh no, there's an E4 on my left. So we're just debating everyone. So I'm going to go down low and like, oh, there's an E3. And then we debate the E3. We just debated 3 players all in one go. And we're just continuing to run forward. It's like, okay, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. And here's where I'm like, well, maybe there's a chance I do win this. Now, the 183 makes a bit of a mistake. We know that the E4 is on the cap, the E3 is going underneath. So I'm like, well, if that's the situation, why not just deal with the 183 from above? So we make the 183 a lovely one shot. 3,700 damage dealt so far this game. And then, unfortunately, we fluffed that kill shot. The 183 does not take advantage of the opportunity to try and kill me, which is probably not the worst play, but at the same time, I have very easy kill shots on him here. I'm just going to wait for him to pull down a bit. Boom. And that's pretty much game over. Now we see where the E3's positioning is. Now I almost throw this game a little bit here, but I take it a little too long. So I'm like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for some cap resets just to make sure they can't cap out here. Breaking ankles. The breaking the ankles. Yes, we're breaking their ankles. So anyways, we're going to go out here and try and reset cap before they have a time to cap out. I'm sure the E3 is going to meet up with them in a moment anyway. So E4 is a 2-shot. We make him a 1-shot, which makes me happy. And track him, but sadly, okay, we're going to debate him a little bit. Debate that E4 with its diabolical gun handling. Just unable to get the reload to kill him here. And I'm thinking, okay, well, wait, is he going to pull out and actually give me the kill? But then he got cold feet. So I'm like, you know what, maybe we can HE splash him. I just wanted to see if it was worth it. I'm only doing 40 damage. Honestly, here's where I should have initially dipped. Because if you look at the timer, I almost threw here. The timer is exactly 59 seconds. I'm like, oh no, I'm almost out of time. So right about this point, I'm like, okay, Jen, I'm just gonna YOLO straight in through the right side of cap and hope that the E3 has joined them and anticipate that they're gonna be like looking over this way for me, which is what I expected them to do. And that way I can pull the big range of bait, kill the E4 while he's a 1-shot, and then flank the E3. That was the plan, but honestly, there's 30 seconds left to this game. I have no room for error here. And so we pull around the corner. We find the E3 and the E4 both looking the wrong direction. They are confused. They do not know what to do. E3 going for the debate. I tried to track him. I failed the tracking shot. I have to hit 3 shots in the next 20 seconds to kill this E3 without dying. 1 more shell. And I'm like, hoping beyond hope that I reload in time to kill this T110 E3 here. We hit another shell into him. And with 7 seconds left, we actually managed to pull the biggest debate on these dudes, killing them at the 2-second timer mark. Actually, the time ran out by the time I killed the last dude. A very fun ankle-breaking game, if I dare say so myself. We had that was an absolute blast of a battle. And honestly, I really enjoyed the Tier 9 WZ-132A. I think it was a really fun tank because of its APCR pen. It allowed you to do a whole lot. And so, yeah, that was just a fun little replay I decided to save because it was kind of memes. I didn't think I was going to win. I went into that game not thinking I was going to win, but that goes to show never give up. If you have the right amount of motivation, you can easily win any situation, guys. Remember that. Big W. GG. Thank you. That was a fun game. On the WZ-132, they had the Tier 9. I did 32 games at 82% win rate. Yeah, I think not quite 82. Let's see. What did I get in the Tier 9? Loki, I think my Tier 9 WZ has better stats than the Tier 10. I'm not even kidding. 3,200 average, 80% for 100 games, which is pretty good for a tank that players think is bad. I liked it. The Tier 10 was way worse though, because the Tier 10 gets that awful AP pen, APCR standard pen. So yeah. Dang, I'd be shaking at the beginning of the 1 versus 3. I know, right? Oh, actually, one more clip. Okay, just a meme clip. So I was platooning with Panda here, and I was like, we're playing double TVPs for the memes. I'm like, dude, let's go right, and let's try and track one of their tanks along the crossing and see if we can nuke someone on the crossing. He's like, all right, let's do it. I'm like, we're going to pause right at this corner. We're going to wait for the optimal moment to ruin someone's day. Well, turns out we were pretty good at hitting track shots for this game because this poor E50M gets tracked, spun out, shot once, shot twice, shot 3 times. He's dead. He's dead. Just like that. Oh, I only penned. Oh. Yo, you don't have the 50. I just have the 50. I give tanks with the 69. Should have been 69, but I get it. $69, $69.99 donation. Thank you very much, tanks. I really appreciate that. Thank you. We did win that game, I think, and I ended up on like 2K each. But yeah, that poor E15 just got bonked. I just wanted to show it because that's the most toxic platoon. You know, I figure we'll end the stream on some chill, just kind of like showing some replays, and hopefully by my next stream I'll have more replays to show you guys. I find it to be the most relaxing way to finish the stream. But there's one other thing that you all must see before this stream is over. You know what I'm talking about. You can see her shadow on the wall. Look very closely right here. You might see the tail for just a second. Come on. It's a Bobby. It's a Bobosaurus Rex. It's everyone's favorite little kitty. Hi, Bobby. Say hello to the stream chat. She's like, human, why are you holding me like so? Yes, you are the sweetest creature, aren't you? So, say hi to the stream. Good old dear bobbers. Good old dear bobbers. Yeah. How you doing, kitty? Oh, let me put you on the desk before you get mad at me. Nope, her claws are stuck in my shirt. Don't put my shirt up. Ugh, she's all sleepy. She's been sleeping for the entirety of this stream. Here you go. I'm gonna make you put it out of the way. Say hi. Say hi to the stream, Bobby. Say hi. Yeah, there you go. Oh, who's the best kitten? Yes, you are. Aw, such a good sleepy kitty. The Miss Bobby, the queen. Yeah, is that right? You're gonna go say hi to the camera now? She always likes to say hi to the camera at the end of the stream. Yep, there she goes. Just as I had anticipated. Yeah, you good girl? You all happy now? Got some attention? She's like, human, you have not been giving me enough attention. I've been sleeping this whole time because you're not giving me enough attention. Come here, come here. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed. The teams were... Oh, let me take these headphones off. The teams were a little bit unreliable throughout this stream. A bit diabolical at times, to be honest. But overall, I still had a good time. I still think it's a really fun tank. I would say try not to spend too much money on it. If you are planning on getting it, see if you're going to work towards grinding it for free for the most part. And then if it's like 10 bucks at the end, it's probably worth. But otherwise, yeah, solid vehicle. I really enjoy it. I hope I can get it in my account. We will see if that happens. But I also want to be honest with you, 50 TP prototype plays quite similar. So you might, if you have that tank, you're probably not really missing out by not having the regressor. But the regressor is kind of a nice plus. And with that out of the way, I think I'm going to wrap up today's stream. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I will probably see you either tomorrow or Sunday for another stream. Actually, I have to do a Kampfpanzer stream as requested by... Where is it? As requested by one of the donors today, because he wanted to really see a Kampfpanzer stream. So I will do that probably maybe tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But until next time, you guys have yourself a great weekend and take care. Peace.